the manufacturing, like
All
the
right.
paleta lady, she has a whole factory from like the 80s.
Okay.
So I just brought my recipe to her. I'm like, can you make this? She goes, it's nothing. I'm like, okay. So they're cheaper because they can make 10,000 a day versus my 400 a day. And so why not make them faster and cheaper? And then I don't have to cut fruits at 2 a.m. because then the rent was cheaper at the commissary kitchen. So they just do it and then puts money in their pocket. They do it all day long.
That's badass, see?
So it worked out.
You're watching before we even start, guys, because we're already live, but this is badass. No, this is good because I didn't want to stop you because this stuff matters at the beginning. We already started talking. It's real. That's why it's called H-Town Unplugged Network. We're here again on another show. We just went to Conroe. Now we're back to here. We got another on Friday too. We got Caribbean music. I mean, we're just out of the places.
I can't wait for Friday's show too, man.
Yeah, bro, that's gonna be good.
On Friday?
Friday we got what is it? Caribbean. The music. He's Caribbean, right? Caribbean music.
It's sort of R&B, Caribbean, a little bit of rap, and it's a mix of things, but very edgy and forthcoming, and it has it has a chance to really catch.
That's good, yeah. And I've been watching him. He's good. I even told the ladies, I'm like, hey, we'll see when we finish. We'll put him and see if he can sing for everybody here. At the end, it's Friday. They're like, that's true, it's Friday. I'm like, it's all about just like, we always talk about building the community and being just us. Like he just got here on the Uber. We got a little bit of talking about, we did a podcast about 2 years ago, 2024, when me and Miguel had our own studio in 290 and Paimon. So little things like that people remember about you, bro. And we have that. That's like, those are the truly things that really matter. That those little small things that people take away from, those are the ones that I'm like, man, you remember that? Like that was 3 years ago. I'm like, that's, that's a friend, because sometimes we call people friends and they're associates and then like, truthfully, who's your friend out there, right? Like, we don't see it that way. Associate, friends, and like really the person that it knows that if I call you and say, bro, my car broke down, I got you, bro, let's go. I got you for food, don't worry, you pick me up, I got you on food.
I don't know how anyone can take more than I'm going to say, I'm a musician, so I meet a lot of people, and there's times when I met a couple hundred people, new faces every week, and you have acquaintances, and then you have your friends that you can hang out with and you know at a party and have stories to tell and all this other stuff. Then you got your close friends, and I don't know anyone that can. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe I'm doing it wrong. I don't know, but I can't handle more than maybe more than 15 really tight, close friends because you can't. It's like keeping up with them. It's a lot of people, right? That's a lot. That's really close friends.
Everyone has their own things going on. Yes. That's 15 stories. Yeah, man.
So
it's a smaller circle. I'd say about 5 very close people, and I talk to them like every day.
Yes.
So yeah.
And that's okay. Shit's gonna happen that way. And then for those 5
associates,
then you got your businesses. Yeah, your business, and if you run your business, you got your employees, and that's a whole nother story.
Like a game.
Like a game, yeah.
Yeah. It's like you yourself. We're here. I'm gonna let the floor to him explain. Before you even became the paleta, I call you the paleta king, bro. That's why I put it in there because you had other shit. You were doing other things before that.
Yeah.
Until like something in you came and said, "This is me. This is what I want to do." And I know because we talk a lot the ins and outs of what happened on the paleta and look where you at right now. But we want to start from that, not from what you're doing right now, but when you started before.
Like before paleta?
Yeah, we want to know before, because I know before you were sitting down and said, I'm going to start a paleta business.
I was doing construction.
Mm-hmm.
And I was doing mostly home remodels.
Okay.
And I was doing construction because I lost my cafe. And before the cafe, I used to valet park cars. But valet parking cars, how do I explain? There's levels to any industry. Like say you could be a waiter at some low-end restaurant and make $3 a table, or you could be high-end sommelier kind of waiter at the most expensive restaurant, $400 tip. You know what I mean? There's levels to everything. I used to valet park cars at a plastic surgery clinic.
Oh.
You make money, bro. Because that clientele, that's not for like people. For poor people.
Right.
So, man, they're tipping 20, 20, 20, 20, 10, 20. I'm like, damn, we're making money here. So I just saved that up. And then I linked up with my boy Min. Shout outs to Min. We moved down to El Valle, and then we opened up a cafe, a little Vietnamese joint. Then a hurricane came and just messed the whole building up. I came here to learn to do construction with my boy Daniel. What's up? Shout out to Daniel. And then we were just doing house remodels. And you know, like the magazines on the racks? You're just like, man, this is some badass stuff. Oh my, I could cuss.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, anything, bro. We're out here. You good?
Like some badass stuff here. How do we do that? It was the same thing. The flooring, the process is the same. But who are you going to do it for? I'm like, well, let me go find some people. So I had to find hired clients, and then that's what we did. And we started moving up. And then we would travel the country for like 12 years. We got into the commercial space and started remodeling department stores. And I went to Atlanta, Georgia, and I saw something called like King of Pops or something. Couple brothers, I think that's what their story was. They went to Central America and discovered something. Discovered paletas, you know. They always discover things. So I'm like, they had a line, and it was like $3 pops at the time. I'm like, God damn, $3
Back in the
pops.
day, yeah.
Holy shit, that's but a long line. I'm like, all right, cool.
There must be some really good pops.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah, because back then they're like
Better get 2 brain
75
freezes.
cents or something. I'm like, you know what? I could do something like that because I wanted to stick around in one city and not move around. So I always worked on cars and motorcycles in my younger years. So I just said, you know, I'm gonna build some badass carritos. I started with the sick ass tricycle. And we put bags on it, and then I did that for what, 8 years, and then I had already a short bus, so I put 22s on it, fixed it all up, painted it, put the flames on it, and then that's when people started taking me seriously when I got the bus. And that was 2 years ago, and that allowed me to get into like say U of H, because they see all that stuff, they're like, oh, this guy's serious. And then just this year I started making money, like real money.
Real money.
Real
Yeah,
money.
because you're down in Dynamo as well, too.
I'm in Shell Stadium.
Oh, wow, okay.
And in 2 weeks I started Texas A&M.
Wow.
So I'm getting ready for that.
Look at that, guys. Takes a while.
coming up. It takes a while, yeah, but you just got to keep at it, and that's with anything.
Can I don't know if you want to talk about this. I know me and you did. Because I know you were together with your girl. And that was that moment when you were like, I'm not saying that it was bad, but the moment that you broke that lease and you were like scaled up because, you know, I'm not saying she was holding you back, but you couldn't like move yourself forward.
Yeah, I mean, that's with anything. It could be children.
Yeah,
It's
that's true.
just relationships, you know. You're going to put all your time to one thing or split your time between 2 or 3 things. You're going to be average in 3 things or 4 things. Or if you were just the best husband ever, you're going to be the greatest husband ever, but you ain't going to do nothing over here.
Yeah.
Like if I was a house husband, I'd be badass, bro. Cooking up every day. That house would be clean, bro.
I hear you. I feel you on that,
because
man.
I would be 100% dedicated to be a house husband.
Yeah.
Top husband, bro. That's what I would be. But you know, you start splitting things. Like you're gonna be a mom and a lawyer, or you're gonna be either the best lawyer and not a good mom because you're paying the nanny, or you know, you're gonna be just doing menial tasks at the office and be a great mom. It's whatever.
I've heard it my whole life.
It's like with anything.
Jack of all trades or master and a master at nothing. Or you know, that's really true, and you gotta make your choice. And a lot of times, I mean, like me, I don't really have a super talent in one thing. So I tried so many things out. I became pretty good at a lot of things, but never really a master at anything. Even my guitar, like playing skills, like people are like, man, how are you not a master at that? I'm like, because I still get humbled like almost on a weekly basis by somebody else playing guitar. I'm like, man, that's really good, you know, but
all the stuff that you do, bro, it's like God gave you those gifts, even though you're doing multiple things. It's like he's
why I
good
would
at
do
guitar,
multiple things,
he's good at
maybe.
the tequila, he's good at this. You might not be 100%, but you're cutting that pie into pieces, and not everybody can do that.
And it's time. Time's limited, so you're always having to break that time up into, like you said, you're gonna put all that time to being a husband or stay-at-home mom or whatever you're doing, or your career. The golden ticket, in my opinion, is if you find the right balance, and everyone's got a different combination of chemistry and everything, to where combinations of people really either amplify or flatten the curve, you know. And it's, you know, you could have a wife that could really be supportive on your business and amplify your business side.
Yeah, that's the
or
other thing.
vice versa.
It could go that way.
Could.
Hey, we're all dedicated to this business.
Could.
The whole family is, and then watch that shoot right up, because now you got 4 people in it instead of just you.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. So there's that going on.
That can happen too. It's just, I guess what happened, and I've just fully dedicated myself to my business.
There you go.
It's all I do, and I love it. It's
I know, and I
fun.
know you do, bro.
It's great. I get to
You have
build
kids?
cool thing. No.
That's okay.
That's the
Not
other
married?
thing. No, not married.
Okay. Yeah, there it is.
And no drinking. He
So-
doesn't drink either.
Yeah, I gave up drinking.
That takes up a lot of
5
time and
years
money.
ago. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, money, absolutely. Your tab's $250 every weekend. At this bar, $100 at this bar. Bro, I drink a lot. We partied all the time from Thursday to like Sunday. It's a lot of money.
What got you to quit?
Huh?
What got you to quit? Was it money,
I
health?
was saving my relationship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I did that. So, I mean, a lot of good things came from it, man. Yeah. Otherwise, I could have still be partying. I don't know.
That's
But it
true.
happened that way, and I am where I am because of everything that came to be. Otherwise, it wouldn't be, you know?
That's true.
So, yeah, I just went cold turkey, just done. And I had been trying to quit for a long time, like a long time. But now it's working out. It's nothing bad against it. It's just not for me.
It's not for you. That's what
Bro,
I tell
go
people.
hard. Once you have one, man, let's get around.
That's
Hey,
another
get some beers. You
one.
want to meet you like, yeah.
And then at the end of the day, you're like, where are we now?
Bro, I got a
I've been-
hangover from hell, man.
I've been blessed to not be able to get addicted to stuff. The substances, just thank God.
That's true.
you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah,
And
alcohol ain't my thing,
I
man.
still drink. I still
Yeah.
do things, but I don't take it to excessive amounts anymore. I used to, but just
That's
ratchet
good.
it back. Yeah.
Bro, if you can handle it, go for it.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
honestly saying I cannot. So I'll just quit, for now.
It's
So you
that
can smell the
discipline.
tequila today. Is that what you might be able to
I'll,
smell
I'll
it?
smell it, yeah.
I don't know if that's a
It's
good
all
thing or
good.
bad thing.
We already put this. I'm
You know?
gonna smell it.
Bad influences.
Yeah, nah, we never influence.
Well, as every show, these are our sponsors, Blue Barrel, and we got DNA as well, and that's going to
DNA?
keep growing out.
What is that?
Hydra DNA is an infused sparkling
Crack
water.
one open or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can try one open right now.
But then I want to hear the rest of your story, though, man.
Dude,
Yes.
Right here. DNA,
Pop
let's
it.
go.
Hydra DNA. Shout outs. There's gonna
Zoom
be
in on his face.
Damn, that's good.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't tried this one, so
I'm
DNA.
good. We're good for now.
Hydration on a molecular level.
on a molecular level.
On a molecular level.
I'm talking about molecules. Yeah, so I had got into U of H through a friend from the kitchen that I was chopping up fruits and making my pops. A friend owned this commissary kitchen. It's like a shared kitchen space. And there's people in there. Obviously, the one who makes the most money gets the best times. And it was cheaper for me to go from 8 p.m. to 4 in the morning because no one's there. Those aren't prime times. So I was doing that for a couple years. It's hard because I was doing construction and that.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, man, I'm still doing construction right now.
You do the roofing now, right?
I've done roofing in my 20s, man. That's some serious work. I wouldn't do it right now. You get
No, you
your
just-
shoes melt.
Yeah.
And you get nosebleeds.
Do you see it?
Dang,
This heat-
nosebleeds.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy. You're just like,
Welcome to Texas if you're not from Texas.
it's that hot. Yeah, the glue on your shoe will melt and the sole comes off. That's how hot it is. Because you're going up these angles and you have 80 pounds of shingles, and when you're walking up, that heat just. I'm like, yo, I gotta go.
Imagine 80 pounds plus your pounds.
Yeah, and it depends on the angle, It's like that stress on the glue or whatever. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
That's hot work. That's just
Yeah.
hot. You'd probably burn yourself, too, all day long. Burning your hands and your elbows and your knees.
Yep. You drink one beer though, it's great.
Oh, it's the best beer in the
It's
world, I
the
bet.
Best, bro, and you feel good and you keep working.
And you
But
keep
I
working.
wouldn't do it. I'm 42 now. There's no way. That's for 20 years.
And we're all in our 40s, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a young man's job there.
He's the youngest
I used to
here.
be loading in, all this music equipment, which is also really heavy in Texas, and we didn't always get treated right. And man, it was brutal. I can't really do it like that anymore. I can play the show for an hour and a half, 2 hours or whatever, no problem. I can load in and out, but 3 to 4 days of that in a row.
No.
forget
Damn, imagine going on tour, bro.
No,
For 3
yeah,
months.
not without roadies. That's for sure.
So I would be chopping up fruits at 2, 4 in the morning, whatever. making the pops and then doing events on the weekends. And it was steady growing. I met a guy, Mike, there. He has like a margarita. They make real margarita mix and put them in glass jars, and then they sell them. So he works for some of these companies that do all the food programs for like stadiums and colleges. And through there, we started talking. And then he knows a friend of mine, Linda, at the convention center. She owns all the coffee program there for like 30 years. I used to work there as a kid. So it's funny, it's a small world. Then he got the job at U of H. He goes, hey, man, you want to sell popsicle? I'm like, hey, man, yeah. So then he got me in, and man, we crushed it there. And then from there, the word got out. Because like we have the push carts and the bus. I drive the bus in. I load up 3 carts. They literally just pop out the back door. Giant 8-foot freezer. Load each cart up. Boom, boom. Gate 2, 3, 1. And the bus is over here at gate 4. And then we just crush it and make money, you know? And then we just pack up and leave. Just drive off. It's so easy. And so I think they see that, and then they started recommending us to A&M wanted us. I think I may talk to the Rockets soon because it's all like this one corporation that owns all those accounts. And so it just depends. Rockets, I don't know. I want to go in there, but I don't know if I'll sell a lot because it's air conditioned. So, but just being there, the product comes at different, how you say, if it's after 7, man, I ain't selling much.
Yeah, you have moments of opportunity.
Yeah, moments of opportunity.
Or environment.
Even right now, like I took the month off because it's too hot.
Yeah.
And my friend Clifton taught me that. What's up, Clifton? He used to own Kick Pops. He taught me this lesson where he spent, I think, like $5K product, travel, like the hotels, the labor, the, what do you call the fee? The vendor fee.
Oh, yeah. Permitting.
Yeah, permitting. All that stuff. He's in like 5K. And it's supposed to be this massive festival in the middle of summer, like July.
That's going to kill it.
No one comes till 7 p.m. So you're out there in the hot ass sun. No one's
just
there.
melting away.
Yeah, because it's too hot. So there's a such thing as too hot. And I'm like, yo, thanks for sharing that. So this month, record heat. I ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, that's
I'm laying tile right now.
So do you go to Galveston a lot, the beach?
Nah, so I plan to now. What happened was I had to pull temporary permits. So the city of Houston was, they issue you a city permit. They inspect the cart, whatever. They just want money. It's $728 per cart.
Oh, wow.
Dude, it's insane. And think about
for all you kids out there selling lemonade, dang.
Yeah, that's $728. That's the city of Houston. And I know as kids, y'all remember the little ice cream man or the push cart guys everywhere? Well, that's what happened. They got priced out. All this greedy...
sounds like a mafia.
That's why we don't see them
anymore. Yeah,
it is a mafia.
It's nonsense, so that killed the culture of that. That's why you don't see paleteros. Yeah, the greediness ruined our culture. So the state took over July 1st, and now city of Houston, health inspector, they got nothing to do with the food trucks no more. The state took over. $300 for the permit.
Yeah, I heard that. That's why I'm seeing a lot of food trucks just kind of like...
So if you think about it, I had 10 carts in the bus, so 9 in the bus. That's 10. That's $728. That's $7,280 in permits for the year for the city of Houston. And if I want to go to Austin or Galveston, temporary permit, $150, $150, $150. These permits add up. So now here comes the state of Texas, takes over, drops the price to $309. That's over 50%. So not only that permit is good for the whole state. So with this one permit, I can go anywhere.
That's good and bad?
It's good and good.
It's good and good? That's good.
Great. I love it.
If you're set, if you're just in one place, it's not so good.
Because let's just say $728 for just the city. Now it's $309 for the whole.
For the whole.
That gotcha. Okay, that makes more sense.
So for $3,000, I can be everywhere in Texas, El Paso to Amarillo,
let's go.
to Brownsville to Houston, anywhere in between for $300, man. So now I can expand, and so I guess the timing was right.
Does that go for everybody, like the food trucks as well?
All food trucks. Yeah, it's great, man.
But I heard that you had to have like your license and stuff like that, right?
I mean, yeah.
Because I know a lot of food trucks some of them they don't have any papers and stuff like that. That's what I was.
Yeah,
That's when they did that. I was like, shit, because I know a lot of them. They're like, we don't have, But they have kids. I'm like, put your kids' information. Yeah, man. Because I mean, if they're making money, why you want to close for just one change that they made?
Man, your brain would be in this wheelhouse, and I come up with a lot of ideas for lots of different businesses. So anyone out there listening right now, this could be a business idea I'm not going to do. Maybe you would do though. I don't know. But it's just like I'm always on the beach. My kids are always wanting snow cones, and I'll tell you right now, the guys on the beach selling snow cones are the worst snow cones I've ever had. I don't know where they get their ice from because it tastes like just not good. And then the whatever liquid they're using to flavor it, it just goes right to the bottom. So it's just at the bottom, and it's all ice at the top, and the ice doesn't even taste good. And it's really thick ice, and it's crushy.
Who are these people?
There's hard ice, and I don't want to say it. I don't even know, but I don't even know. But we're having a hard time finding snow cones, and we love snow cones. And I know that they have these places where you in the parking lots everywhere where you can get ice. So there's an ice machine, big ice maker. You can go get your ice or water or the clean water. All you have to do is get one of those and attach. I was just thinking this out loud many years ago, and I looked into it, and I just didn't pull the trigger on it. And I put like a whole nother section on the ice, so if the ice comes down, this section would just grind up the ice and shaved ice, and then you pick your flavor, and you have a dispensary, a snow cone dispensary, maybe on the beach, or if you had the hookups for electrical and water. And I looked at the permitting at one point, and they're like, man, we've never done that in Galveston. And I actually talked to someone there, and I almost went with it, man. Like, almost did it and pulled the trigger. It'd have been a lot of problems, I'm sure, but all I'd have to do is just show up to these stations across the beach and just collect money all day long and just rotate it.
I think they run that place like a family, and they make it hard for any outsiders to come in, from what I've heard.
Yeah,
I did a Sandcastle festival, and it was me with 2 carts, Kona Ice trailer, and then 8 Kona Ice trucks. Apparently, they have a contract with the beach.
Oh.
So I'm like, hey, what gives? Oh, well, we didn't know. I'm like, I didn't sell nothing, man. Because like every couple hundred feet, there was a Kona Ice truck, and they were crushing it.
It's like some pepperoni-faced teenager comes up to you and is just like, you need to carry on. Move, or we're going to break your kneecaps kind of thing.
Something. But I don't know, now that the law's changed, some towns are that way. They don't want food trucks. They don't want nothing there because the mom and pop shops, they got little organizations and stuff.
Little mafia organizations, right?
Mafia power.
Wait, who are the families
control,
there?
money.
Moody family.
Yeah, the Moody family.
Moody family, yeah. They're all Masons. They're all in the Masons.
Think
of all the things we could have and we don't, simply because of that.
The other thing, too, was like they make permitting hard on the seawall. One time I went to Vietnam, right? And then there's like, you know what sign pollution is?
Yeah,
When
1960.
There's too many signs.
After 1960 was like that. They complained about
Just
that.
way too many signs, too many vendors. I think what they did, they kind of kept the vendors low. Because what happened was I was in Vietnam, right? They're all like wearing these things with lighters and little knickknacks, all selling the exact same thing. And man, too many of them, they get aggressive.
Right.
Can't even enjoy my coffee or sandwich because they're like, hey, you buy it from me. I'm like,
it's just like overwhelming.
Yeah, dude.
You'd own like 100 of it, whatever they're buying, Because if you say yes to everybody.
It's like, bro, I'm just trying to eat my sandwich. So if they allow everyone on the beach, that's what will happen. So that's what I think they're doing it for. I don't know.
I think that's probably why. You go to Chichen Itza or some place in Mexico, it's the same thing. They're all saying the same trinkets and everything. There's 100 of them, like right next to it. And they're saying, I'll make you a deal. And it's funny. I was walking down there, like, as I kept walking, it got cheaper and cheaper. Because they heard the guy before say, 50 pesos, whatever, and 20 pesos, 10. The other guy was like, how about for free? And it was just like, I was like, are you gonna pay me to take your stuff now? The next guy, here, give me some money and your product. And he was joking around, but he's like, here you go. Just kidding.
That's what happens.
It's crazy how that works.
You have a bad week, so you get more aggressive and pushy, and then it just gets out of hand. So I guess you can have a peaceful walk on the beach because of those regulations. But that's just my thoughts.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows what's going on? Maybe they're all cousins there.
Hey, maybe they
They
are.
run the whole.
That's what they do at Chichen Itza. They come from the same people, I'm pretty sure.
No.
That's true. Let's talk about FIFA. We had the FIFA World Cup here in Houston, Texas,
yeah.
bro. We actually We're at that. Where were we at?
We're at King's Court.
King's Court.
Oh yeah, no.
Remember, you were there. We went to eat there. Well, no, we went to eat at that place. The place that you took me to eat, the Vietnamese place on the other.
Oh, Huynh.
That was good.
What is it called?
Huynh,
Yeah.
Hyunh. It's
like
on
right-
St. Emmanuel. You can go now because they're gonna tear it all down for the freeway expansion.
Oh yeah.
Actually have a new spot already.
Oh, we're in the Heights somewhere.
Oh, did you?
So, yeah, I think
Oh.
it's in but it's already set up.
Awesome.
The guy told you, right? I think he was
Yeah.
mentioning.
For the close
The food
And
is
in case you're all
delicious.
wondering, that voice you're hearing is from the guy who makes this tequila right here, Blue Barrel.
Oil
He's just
Blue.
sitting in on us today.
He's over there.
He's over there.
Yeah,
you
he's
just don't see
over
him on
there.
camera. You can
He
say
can
hi
come
to
in.
these
He
guys.
comes in the camera. There he
There
goes.
he is.
Mr. Pablo. Ah. So man, FIFA came. We were at the King's Court. We did podcasts multiple times over there. You were inside the FIFA.
Yeah.
You got the opportunity.
I got in.
Yeah, you got in. Can you maybe for the people that maybe when we have another, because there's gonna be more bigger events coming to Houston.
Yeah.
So they want to, but they don't know the connections to get in there. Like, how did you get in there?
So that stems from how I got into U of H, from the one guy that started working there. They got contracts with stadiums. They're like service providers. A lot of your schools, they're Aramark. Like they don't make their food. They subcontract that out, and stadiums do the same thing. So once you get to know these people and you work your way in, they start handing you opportunities. And that 1 foot in the door, now I'm gonna grow within that company, you know. And I'm sure the competitor will see what's going on, then they're gonna want you there. There's nothing wrong with that. But through that, they got the contract from FIFA. And so, you know, they're trying to find different types of food to be there. And I'm like, yo, what's up? I'm the popsicle guy. And then they saw me at U of H just crushing it, how easy it is. So I got the opportunity to go to Shell Stadium, and that's Dynamo soccer. So from there, they're like, yeah, just, you know.
They pull you
give
in
them the
there.
opportunity there. Man, we were top 3, bro.
Top 3.
Top 3 out of all the food trucks and stuff there. Good Company was number 1,
Oh,
but
wow.
they had their own tent and they sell alcohol, and their price point's bigger. So
Yeah.
you're in the shade drinking beer, eating barbecue. I think Pink's Pizza, they made a killing. Their food's quick, and man, pizza always wins, man. I don't know if you watch like food truck shows.
Yeah, I do.
They rarely put pizza because they always win. It's kids love it, adults love it. So, yeah, and then us, popsicles.
You had a lot of kids in there, bro. Because when I went those times and we were talking, I saw the father with 3 kids, and
Yeah,
Daddy,
they all
we went to
bought
Mexico.
$9 a popsicle.
Yeah, and the daddy was like, "Well, we gotta buy them to all the kids."
No, if I see a dad or something with a bunch, I'm like, here's a free one for you.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that's like $36 in popsicles. And then we had the giant Texas shaped pops. Those were 30 or 29.
Dang.
Sold a bunch of those.
Wow.
dude. Yeah, yeah. So I make my own molds. I built the machine. Made some of the mayor's face. So that was kind of cool.
To all you
But,
kids selling drugs on the street, I'm sorry, but this is way easier, way better. It's legal.
It's
Yeah.
legal. Yes.
I'm sorry, but you don't need to be getting into that situation to make money. Just listen to this guy.
Yeah, and we're here as like mentors, like, cause I mean, you have mentor other people asking you questions. So it's the same
Yep.
thing as here. We're kind of mentoring people out.
Yes.
But maybe some kids that are like, man, I want to do something similar as a popsicle stuff. Well, we have somebody.
Hit me up. I got a lot of information on how to get you started because once this is all automated, I think I got about a good 3 years to do automation. So opening up a new stadium, how do we do that? All right, how many carts do we need? At A&M, we did Savannah Bananas. It's some baseball thing, like Harlem Globetrotter baseball thing.
This is the yellow people. They are.
Yeah, dude, 100,000 people sold out, and they did
Unreal.
a little pre-game event with the stage for all the kids, and then they had us there. So I brought 3 carts in the bus. Dude, we sold that whole bus. Everything was completely gone. We didn't even get inside to sell popsicles.
Damn.
Yeah, that was how crazy it was. So.
Oh, I remember when you went to that time. You left early in the morning. Yeah.
Nuts, man. It was awesome.
Just seems like when you got a product that's out there, and I don't know if it has to do with the population just getting bigger or what, because I noticed that, we went to Schlitterbahn with me and my kids, and we haven't gone in years and years.
Yeah,
And the reason being is because it's so overpopulated and crowded, you can't even just enjoy yourself.
That's
like in
true.
the wave, like river thing. It's like you're bumped up against everyone like this, like sardines, and like if we all got out, would there be any water? Like I don't know. And it's just like it's the weirdest thing. Is something has changed from when I was a kid. I mean, I know there's probably what was it, like 1/6 of what there is in the world now, but
Yeah, or they all moved to your area.
maybe that's it. I
Everybody
don't know.
moved to Texas.
But it's
dude.
done something to the dynamics of the economy or the businesses within the economy. You know,
Yeah.
it's like you create one tiny little product and you set up in the right strategic area with that right product at the right time, and it can go viral like boom instantly. Is what I'm seeing from your business type. Like it's not consistent all the time. Like right now it's too hot.
Yeah,
But
it's definitely not consistent.
so
But
you just
the-
got to know where to go, where the peaks are, and to go
Yeah.
during those times. And that's where you can really bank, like you said, getting the right clientele knowing your clientele is all the difference. If you're validating for people at McDonald's, and you might make $10 that week, but if
Plastic
you
surgery clinic, different.
way different, you can get plastic
Right.
surgery yourself after that.
Just gotta
and
know where to be.
yeah, exactly.
Well, even Trader's Village, bro. If I would have get in there,
Oh, bro, you kid.
yeah, they're like 30,000 people a weekend. They say. However, I have a friend that has the Dippin' Dots. She goes, "There's nobody there because of the whole immigration stuff happening."
Oh, yeah, with the ice stuff, yeah.
Yeah, so no one's going. I'm like, oh, that sucks. So she called her friend in Dallas. At that one, it was the same thing. So the times change too, depending on like the laws that come in. And if you're not aware of the laws and what's going to pass or come, then you're not paying attention. Then you're going to pay the consequences. You're
Yeah.
going to miss opportunities, or you're going to get hit and not know what happened.
Not know what
Question.
On the internet every single day trying to.
Do you have much competition out there here in Houston?
There's some, but I think there's enough for everybody.
What about
And,
the United States?
Good Pops there. They're from Austin, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're the best. Their market's different. They're from Austin, and they're like a low sugar kind of.
They're weirdos.
Oh God, almond milk tortillas. And
I'm just kidding, Austin. Like, yeah.
That's something
vegan
weird, right?
fajitas. Like that's the crowd.
Yeah,
I
that's
think I'm
Austin
good.
right there.
One time I got one. It's like she was from California. Do these have sugar in them? Like absolutely do. It's a dessert.
It's a
And her
dessert.
boyfriend laughed. I didn't mean it
No, yeah.
offensively, but it's like, yeah, they got sugar. I'm like, wow. But I've got that question like 3 or 4 times.
See, the reason why I'm asking
But-
too is like I spent some time in Detroit. I graduated from Michigan State University, and I crave Mexican food. I'm a Texan, and there's just no Mexican food to be found.
not.
None. And then when they have one, they take me to it, and I go, "How do you pronounce it?" They go, "It's called Taco Bell." And,
Taco Bell.
and I'm just like, that's not Mexican
not
food.
Mexican.
No, it's not.
I'm exaggerating, but
Yeah.
But seriously, and I'm like, it would make a killing up there. The only reason is because they don't even know what it is. How they even know what's good and go for it if they don't know what it is? So these seem like they wouldn't exist up there. And
Yeah, not the Mexican style ones.
Exactly.
You could go up there, but I'm in like this popsicle group.
Yeah. Oh,
we have
cool.
a very short season up north, but it's you get a lot of customers and stuff, and the weather's perfect. Here, even though it's hot, I lost a month, and so take the winter months plus 1 summer month.
there you go.
So you might gain maybe say 5 months out of 5-6 months out of the year, you're good because it's hotter longer. But over there, you got this shorter window.
Yes.
But they do buy more.
They do.
you know?
Yeah, sure, because
So
they're
it's very
outside. They're trying to
interesting.
pack in as much as they can before the snow comes.
Yes.
Like it's a
So-
summertime experience.
When for franchising, I got to
Yes.
take into account that.
That's what my
That's how
next
it's gonna be.
question was.
Yeah, 3 years. I'm 3 years away from that.
So you're gonna go franchise after
Hell
this?
yeah. Hell yeah.
Awesome. That's
Yeah, because the brand, see, you can have all these popsicle people, but I know it's the brand.
Yeah,
the
and it's you, bro.
uniforms my employee wear, the carts, the buses.
But the way you
everything's
treat the
vibe.
people, bro. When I was out there, when I went back to FIFA, and I saw you like going and check out the girls, because all the girls from U of H and there,
Mm-hmm.
you will make sure that they had the big thing because it was hot. You were making sure like, hey, we can move you to the corner. That you're taking care of your people.
Yes.
You had enough water. You were talking to. You got people skilled. People were walking around. I saw some things that I helped you too. It's like, hey, you're not selling this kind of paletas. What are you showing? You're like, oh, that's right. I don't have this kind. So you change the stuff. So things like that truly matter, bro. The little things
And
like
you're
that.
the face of the company?
Yeah. At the moment,
Yeah.
we put a cartoon dog up there. I don't know. FIFA. So I have 5 flavors. I have strawberry, mango, watermelon, coconut, and
coconut.
cucumber lime. Cucumber lime sells a lot. However, it's very time consuming to make. You got to juice them. You got to go pick the product out, make sure that they're good.
Can you get that slime
Juice
stuff?
them. Get the lime juice. Sometimes they run out because I'm not going to be cranking this handle. We buy the lime juice from H-E-B because they have a whole juice shop in the back. I don't know if you've seen that. One of their H-E-B's got a whole juice processing thing.
I didn't know
And
that.
then they put bottles
I didn't
into
know that.
different H-E-B's.
You just go
So
to H-E-B?
it's fresh, man. Yeah, they make it themselves. I trust H-E-B.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the ingredients. It just says lime juice.
That's where we get
It's
the
faster and
watermelon,
cheaper.
the mango juice to mix with the tequila.
Huh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so they're
tequila
on
pop?
it, and they know, and they
A tequila
sells
pop?
out.
Damn,
Yeah,
bro.
it doesn't
Well, they
freeze.
buy all the lime juice. There's nothing left, so I have to go early and plan for the factory to make it. So I said, look, we're just gonna do 3 flavors for FIFA: strawberry because it's red, mango because everyone likes mango.
That's true.
And then coconut because it's like a creamier one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watermelon would have been a hit, but look, you got to shuck these
Yeah,
watermelons.
damn, bro.
The factory chopping them all up takes a longer period of time than just, blending strawberries. So I picked those 3 flavors, and we reduced from 5 down to 3. It was much easier on everybody. We sold more.
Hell
Plus,
yeah.
you give them less of an option.
Yes. Options.
Oh, well, the green one? I want the green one. No, I want the red one. Nah,
This
you
is
got
the only
3
thing I
choices
got you.
now.
Let's go.
I like this
So
guy
let's
more and more.
move it fast.
Let's move it
and they're
fast.
happy and they're good.
Yeah.
So or you got the upgrade big old Texas pop, man. $30. You could feed all of them. Why buy 5 popsicles for $45? You could buy this one for, $30, and then y'all all eat it. It's a great
You're
idea.
touching on all of
So-
the economical principles of owning a business and entrepreneurship. I'm telling you, these are key points. You got to be listening to this. This is
Yeah.
exactly why we
It
have
works.
these people on this show.
Simplify.
There,
Simplify
say it
the
again.
menu. Simplify the menu, man.
Simplify
Hey, what
the
does
menu.
In-N-Out do? Couple burgers?
That's true,
P.T.
bro.
Terry's, look at that.
Terry's, sit.
Chick-fil-A, come on.
Sit.
And they always pack. Right as
See
we
that?
speak
Chick-fil-A,
right now.
one product, easy selection, and it's
You don't have to
they
think
figured
about
out
it.
how people aren't waiting. That's just hey, there's a line. What are you doing? Get them out. It's almost like when I'm at Chick-fil-A, I'm just like, well, it used to be this way, and it's not anymore. But you order your chicken, and it's almost like, what are y'all doing back there? Well, we're making your chicken sandwich. I'm like, but you knew I was coming because there's a line. Like all you do is chicken sandwiches. That's where I'm gonna get caught up. like. What is taking y'all so long like that? It should be already made. Like you should be like slamming them out. Money, boom,
Money, boom.
money,
Yeah.
boom. What are y'all waiting for? That's the only thing I don't get about those kind of places.
Yeah.
I know it's made to order. I guess it needs to be fresh. But if you got lines like that, it's always gonna be fresh. That's my point.
Yeah, pretty much. Fast enough.
Fast
Your
enough.
process is fast
30
enough.
seconds is old after that.
As a matter of fact, the customer knows this. They're like, oh, there's a long line, but it moves fast. Because they're familiar with how fast it moves. So they'll stand in that line.
I think it
and
can
then they'll
move
give you
faster
their
even.
money.
I
If
think
they
it-
made it faster, even better. But if you're like, say, at a mom and pop shop burger joint, you could be waiting 30 minutes and the line's long, you're not going to go there. You're
Exactly.
going to go somewhere else.
Exactly.
But say Chick-fil-A, how long is the drive-through line? It wraps around the block. They still sitting there because it's fairly quickly or quicker than what else is out there. So,
Yeah.
And that's programmed in your mind.
And I
Program in your
love,
mind.
I love
That's-
your business model. Like keep it simple, right?
Simplify.
And where my mind tends to go on is other things. It's like add stuff to it. Now it gets confusing. But if you could, one thing you could do to tap in is is the pet world.
Dog pops, I have those.
You have them.
I have them.
Dang, he's already there.
I make dog pops. Yeah.
Dang.
Little bone shaped.
Man,
Yeah,
even
we got
better.
'em. They're the same price as
Thought
the
I was a
human
genius.
pops.
Not so much.
That's good.
Man,
bro.
the dog pops.
They
so
sell?
we get
They sell good?
Oh yeah. I think I'm gonna be at Zoomies this Sunday.
Oh, I'm gonna be there.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually now we're talking about Sumis. They opened up a new club. It's called the AM Club, and I met the owner of the club last week, and we talked about, and then I mentioned about the H-Town Unplugged party, and
Block party, yeah.
and she's good at making events.
Nice.
So she told me, let me help you. I picked the event. I picked the sponsors. Let's make that shit happen October. She even put the date, bro.
Wait, we have
the 9th.
October?
She said October the 9th.
We don't have
That'd be
enough
perfect.
people yet.
Huh?
Hey, okay, fine. I like
But
it.
I'm like, okay. And I'm like, I'm pulling it out right now because we sit down for like 3 hours, got to meet her whole story. She's 24 years old. She
Wait,
has
what's
a
her name?
mind. Gabby.
Gabby,
She's
okay.
Brazilian. She
right.
just started the AM club and she's doing a lot of things with
Nice.
Sumis. And I just reached out to her and we sat down and she loved the story. And I started explaining about the tequila, the Hydra DNA. And then I mentioned I said, man, my boy Aaron said about the H-Town Unplugged party. You should do that. How can I help you with that? She's like, I got it. People that we can make the.
That's gonna be cool, man.
I was like, and then she's like, when are you planning? Like, she was already asking, where are you planning to do? I said, I don't know. It was just an idea from last time.
Dude,
She's
I
like,
just envision this block party that's gonna be H-Town. Like you're gonna be there.
Yeah.
All of our guests are gonna be there. So when people are watching, they're gonna see all the guests that have been on the show.
Oh, yeah.
And be able to ask questions. All their trucks and your truck and all these other
October's
people will be
nice,
there.
Too. It's
Yeah.
perfect fall weather,
Great.
Everybody's gonna come
and she
out
mentioned, she's like, October the 9th, it's
And
a
it's
Friday.
everything from.
She's like, a month. We have a month and a half. She's like, oh, I can work with that, bro. Let's make that shit happen.
And it's literally anything and everything that human beings come up
And
with.
it's okay. It's not gonna be perfect. It's gonna be the first of many. So I'm like,
Yeah.
are you willing to help me? Yeah, man. We'll find a spot. We'll find sponsors. I'm already doing it. I do it for myself, and I'm doing a big AM club with a club and stuff like that. So I know the spots. And I'm like, how did you just started? She's like, if God gave me this wisdom and it opened it up for me, why not help others?
Right.
And she's like, I want to help
That's a
you.
great mindset.
At 24,
There's-
bro.
There are younger business owners that think like that. I think like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's working out.
It works.
That's why I remember when I met you, bro. Sorry to cut you out, but you just started explaining me your vision when you started like the big pictures. Like, okay, I want to have this at least 3 buses, then my little carritos. When you only had one, but you already saw your big vision and you had it planned out.
'Cause the thing what I'm building is a business that's affordable to get into to help someone else make money. So I'm solving a problem there. It's
You're
like,
creating a
hey, I
scientific
hate my
method.
job, it doesn't make enough. Well, I have the solution to that. And I still got to work on the entry fee. I'm talking to a company about that. You need like the employee handbook, all this contractual, right?
Talking about the licensing. Is it
Insane,
gonna be
dude.
licensing or franchising? Because there's two different.
Franchise, yeah. Because then I wholesale the product to them. That way it's consistent. We keep the products exactly the same. It comes from the same source, and no one's getting a different.
I wonder if we
No.
could do that with tequila. I wonder.
Ask that guy right there.
Right.
Just
Los
saying.
pollos.
We'll talk later, Paul.
We'll talk later, Paul. Yes. But look
thing
at that,
too,
man. All of the ideas, bro, and all of the things that we're mentioning and talking to you guys, that's what we brought H-Town Unplugged Network. We have brought so many different guests, man. I mean, I cannot even wait for September as
No,
well.
because when people show up to this block party, they're gonna be like, "What do you need, man?
Yeah,
you need
yeah.
carpet. You need pops.
They're
What do you
gonna
need? You
grow
need
it.
What do you need?
food. You need drink. What do you got? You need a mortgage. I mean, it's on and on and
yeah,
on.
it becomes like a
One-stop shop.
yeah, bro. And it's like, oh, hey, man, we need you for a bigger event, a quinceañera. Have you thought about that, bro? Like, have you done
I've
that?
done
Okay,
quinceañeras.
or like
Yeah,
what?
quinceañeras, weddings.
Weddings, yeah.
Matter of fact, I used some of the money I earned from FIFA. I bought this 75 Cadillac Eldorado. It's all white, burgundy red.
Is that the
leather.
one you showed me?
Yeah. I just got the
Nice.
Longhorns on Sunday, and my new business I'm starting up is wedding rentals. So I'm a chauffeur, the bride and groom, or the father and the bride, from here to here, from here to the photo shoot, and then drop them off.
Bro, when you're an
For a pool
entrepreneur,
too.
right? It's like,
Well, no one's doing it. I look at the wedding car rental as Bentleys, some old school Rolls Royces, but no one has that Texas Eldorado with the cattle horns, the cans on the back, and the cow high leather seats. So I do now.
You're the man that needs to come with me to California to this special event. I don't know if you heard about this thing. I don't even know enough about it. It's on my phone somewhere. But it'd be right up your alley. And it's like, there's a bunch of billionaires who show up, and there's maybe 500 people. And they have these private racetracks in California that's like the golf course where you live on the golf course, but this is a racetrack for like Formula One and race cars and different things like that. And it's for the high class. It's like $500,000 just to be a member, right? And there's another long story attached to that we don't have time for, but I don't know. There's a lot of good ideas. Like we even have a tour, which you know about this, the tour company that we're doing in Mexico,
Yeah.
where we could take you through to all the distilleries in Mexico, Blue Barrel being one of them. G4 and some other ones we go to, and it's a 3-night, 4-day thing. And it sounds like, you talk to the same kind of people we're talking to when it comes to pushing these kinds of things, You think outside the box. You're definitely an entrepreneurial-minded person. I love that. He's a perfect candidate for the show, so awesome for having him here.
Oh, yeah.
And you mentioned early on at the beginning of the show that he's into conspiracy theories, and I know some of these listeners.
Oh, yeah, we have a lot, bro.
Saying,
so
all right, they're probably calling down the hall. Hey, Edna, he's talking about it now. Come down here.
Yeah. In perfect timing, too.
Bro,
45.
we could get into that, man. I don't know.
So, where do we
Y'all
start?
wanna
You
talk
started
business?
talking.
Or y'all want to
Well, let me ask-
flip the script?
Ask him.
So,
Because
how about we do both and intermingle them?
Let's go.
So what I'm thinking is you start getting into it about automation of your business, then automation of the cars itself. And how you're saying like, you go buy a car and it can drive itself back when it gets
Right.
repoed and that kind of thing. And it's like your business in that aspect, I'm sure there's something that you've thought of. That
Yes,
might, okay.
already thought about that.
Tell me,
That's
what's
called
up?
like automation. So first I'm doing systems. That's what this year is. Putting the systems in place so the factory doesn't have like say Square. I can't order online. I go in there or I call her on the phone, she writes it on paper. I need to get her in the system like Square or Clover, automate that where I order it, pay online, bzz, ticket comes up. All right. Now the workers know what to do. I'll send someone to go pick it up. It's a person right now. But see, self-driving cars, that's one thing. This Optimus robot, you seen that
Yes,
one?
I
The
know
Tesla
exactly what
robot?
you're talking about. We've talked about it on the show many times.
Yes.
There's going to be a
That's
billion
the
of them
game
on-
changer. So if it's about $26,000 for a robot, they'll finance it. It's like a truck payment. So it's $500 a month. Between $500 and $600 a month. I don't know if they make you put insurance on it.
That's a good
Because
question.
anytime you're financing something big, they're going to require insurance. Go ask these real estate people or the truck that you're buying. They always want insurance, full coverage in case some incident happens. So let's just say $600 a month. Human, you pay them about 80 a day, 100 a day. $100 a day, that's 6 days. So you mean to tell me that one robot costs the price of one human for the week? 4, 6, 12, 18, $2,400 in human labor. That robot's $600. The robot works 24 hours a day.
Yep.
The robot probably can take credit cards. Just show it the card, it scans it. Boom, it doesn't get hot. It don't need AC.
So do you?
I'll literally put the robot, pop the window open, it could just sit there.
So first of all, you have an automated vehicle, and then you have your robot. Would the robot be operating the automated vehicle?
That's what I'm saying. You don't need an automated vehicle.
Correct.
If
Okay.
the robot can drive
Sure.
the manual car.
Sure.
You see what I'm saying?
Sure.
And it will. So then I can still use any car as long as the robot can drive it, It's probably better if it's a self-driving car because they have all the sensors and the robots aren't there yet. But I'm telling you this right now. My buddy had a little kiosk space in the Galleria, and you have to be open 7 days a week. Monday through Thursday sucks. You're just spending money on labor, but the contract says you got to be open, right? So they make a bunch of money on the weekend, but it gets sucked up by the labor during the week. If I have a robot, it's not like I'm paying labor.
No.
It can sell you a popsicle.
Yeah.
You reach in, there's 3 flavors.
Here you go.
No problem, right? Then you bring the humans in on the weekend. Look how it sounds, bro. That sounds terrible.
Right
Then
there.
you bring
does.
the
Bring
humans
it
You bring
in.
the humans and
Bring in
bro.
the humans.
I sound like Mr. Burns.
I know.
This is terrible.
But LA, go to Los Angeles, Union Station. If you go under the bus station, train station, they have a locale that's half the size of this, and it's electronics. From phone chargers, earpieces, all kinds of stuff. And what you have in there is a mechanism with 2 arms. It looks identical to a Coke machine that you purchase a Coke, it moves whatever, you push the button that you need, it picks it up from the thing, brings it up to you to the counter, opens the door, leases, and you have your product, but you pay first.
They make lattes. There's an arm. There's another arm that flips burgers.
true. Yeah, I've
it's
seen
all going away, dude.
It
and
is.
that's the thing. So
We just got to think differently. Everyone's got to start thinking differently. You got to think on a different level. It's like the labor side of things. Repetitive things are going to go away.
it's going away. And then what?
And then you
The
got to think.
problem
You got to
is no one has a job. Who's buying my product?
Right. Right.
Robots don't eat.
We've
They
talked
don't.
about this
So
many
what are they
times.
gonna
They don't shower.
So they got to make money.
It's going to be
somehow.
reshuffling of what value actually means and what money means. It's really going to be something else. Just like in the past, gold was the value standard. Then, food has always been something of value, and right now it's real expensive just to eat. And what's the next commodity? Obviously, with these technology, you're going to be looking at gold is always going to be there because it's conductivity levels and things of what its nature molecularly, that it does where other elements can't do, especially in the quantum field of the computing world. And we keep talking about this because there's no end to this discussion.
No.
Literally no end. You almost can't fathom as you go down the rabbit hole, like we are starting to do right now of this thing. Yeah, you're even starting to say it, as we bring the humans in to make critical decisions and then quantify it into repetitious, mindless work and then push the button and go away. And then money somehow is being produced or value somewhere so that you can exchange it for something like food or vacations, pleasure. It reminds me of WALL-E, that
movie?
That movie. I don't know if you've seen
Wally,
WALL-E.
you seen Wally, bro?
Nah.
Man,
Oh,
it's
bro.
exactly
Everyone's
it's like
fat.
the aftermath, and that we destroyed the world, and like
Of course.
these robots are coming to clean up the earth because we messed up so bad. And meanwhile, we're out in these starship cruisers, just going around on these things that carry us, like these
Yeah.
have wheels,
And you're
and
fat.
the TV's right here, and you're just fat, and there's these tubes so you can drink and eat all day long, and it's about
I think they
entertainment.
may have that right, except the part where you're fat, because you'll be starved. You see what I'm saying?
They don't wanna feed
They
you.
just did that to make it seem like it's okay.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you want to talk conspiracies? Think about the new Spider-Man movie, right?
Oh, yeah. You seen it?
You're more the Matrix style.
The new one, it's coming. It's a 4x9 room. So I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna make the Spider-Man point, and then we're gonna move into that because robots just where it starts, man. Oh, it gets bad, right? So Spider-Man apparently he uses these cameras.
Yeah.
Man, that's a propaganda film, bro, for flock cameras. Think about it. They're trying to program the little kids to accept these mass surveillance systems everywhere. Think about that.
Oh, I didn't see
And
Spider-Man, so I didn't know.
uses it to save the world. Nah, man, they spying on you.
They have been
shut
talk-
everything off.
They've been talking about that for
terrible.
years. The Close
Yeah.
Encounters of a Third Kind. The boo
Oh,
boo
that's-
boo boo. That whole thing. They entered that to another movie recently, and I recognized. I was like, whoa.
So-
it even comes back.
Even your living situations, right now, people are like split. Everyone's single, man. It's like at an alarming rate.
Yeah,
in
that's true.
families. So I was thinking about what is the smallest apartment possible, right? From a human rights perspective, it's a 4x9. I think it's called solitary confinement.
It is because it's a
That
10
is
by
the
10.
smallest legal human rights violation room because that's what they do in jail. I think they're going to move us into that eventually. You're going to rent a pod or a little area, but none of it will matter because you're going to have these goggles on or an implant and you're just going to be stuck there all day.
Vegetable.
With a tube for like drinking your
Vegetable.
Soylent Green or whatever.
Then at some point you won't know until they start sucking the energy out of you and
That's it,
using
man.
like a
We're
battery.
sucking that right now, bro. the emotions you have, I think it's called loosh farming. You ever heard of that?
No. No.
Loosh is like fear or any negative energy that you give off. That's why they're like playing nothing but bad stuff on the radio,
That's
but on
true.
TV, everything is bad. So you're always in this state of fear and like panic.
Television.
They're like somehow harvesting that. You know what I mean? And I think that's why they purposely.
I think it also,
that.
because of the fear factor that comes with it, is the controlling factor. And I always wrap this back up to religion at some point, it seems like, with Christianity especially, because, Paul and I have been discussing this lately about money and what is understood in the Christian faith about money, and how the church has suppressed that information to us because it's too powerful for us to know, and it's now leaking out to where, because of the information age, that people are starting to see those things, and how they keep that in the bag. It's like the Pandora's box, keep it in there. It's leaking out, and that top is popping off.
Yeah.
What would 2026 be like right now if we didn't have the internet? we'd still be
in
sucking
1980s.
up the propaganda, thinking like,
Well, and then they say people
Inside the
that we're not
box.
actually on
Yeah.
2026, we're like on
oh
1795.
yeah, 1,000 years off, something like that.
And all of this stuff that they've been telling us, you know, the wars and is just creative shit they made for us.
How are you supposed to know we're not in a simulation? If the simulation keeps getting simulated over and over and over, where's the original life?
Yeah.
If you have 100 simulations of a simulation of a simulation, where are you how are you supposed to know we're not in that?
Yeah.
100th simulation or 1,000,000th or
You won't know until you die and you take the goggles off. and
That's
you're like,
it.
"Damn,
That
that
is
game was insane.
doesn't it feel like that's gonna happen?
It's gonna happen.
No, when you die, doesn't it already feel like that's going to happen? It's just like, dude, we were in a podcast together in this video game. Remember that? Like, yeah, man, it was awesome. Like, weird stuff.
Crazy, and it was just like 10 minutes, you know.
Yeah, and a whole lifetime went by.
Man, I've been atheist for like 20-some years, right? And the more I'm falling down these rabbit holes, I'm like, God,
And
damn,
they
there's
figured
no
that out.
way.
Eastern
So-
philosophy figured that stuff out a while ago. They talk about the turtles all the way down. It's a turtle on top of a turtle on top of a turtle on top of a turtle.
Interesting.
You can't tell what turtle you're on. It's the same thing molecular. It's called fractal geometry. If you look at the curve line of a coast from space, it looks exactly the same as if you're standing there looking at it. It's a squiggly line. Fractal geometry is the same on the small level all the way up to the biggest. Like the spirals of the galaxies all the way down to the flower and the golden
You're
ratio.
talking about that flower of the tree of life ball thing with the little,
Yes, that's called
and
the
the
golden
lion
ratio.
always has the hands on it. It's like a concrete lion statue.
That's
has the
where it
hand on
comes from.
Yeah.
Yes.
I see the yin yang sign.
Yes.
Did you see that? They took a photo, like a microscopic photo of a photon, like a light particle. They zoomed in as much as they could. It's freaking yin yang.
Whoa.
How'd they know that? You see what I'm saying? I think we're remedial. We're barely catching up.
We're
Have you
catching
fell
up.
into the Indian temples, rabbit holes?
Which Indians? In America?
From like India,
India?
like Vedic?
No.
Oh, it's mind blowing, dude. And that right there got my mind opened up, and then I started applying it to the Bible. I'm like, oh, okay, well, the nuns or the priests could never even comprehend this. But in order for the religion to be true, the science has to back it up.
Yes.
But now I'm learning how to connect the two.
And how'd they know back then?
How they know? Because they lie to us. They've always known. Man, they had lights and electricity back then. Matter of fact, the Indian temples prove it. They would have this 7-headed snake statue, right? And then this weird thing called a lingam, right? Turns out the snake's made out of copper. And the lingam is some kind of granite with like piezoelectricity. And it would be like take a spark plug. You know how it is? It zaps.
It's the
You know
same
what
thing
a
as a
spark
quartz.
plug
The
looks
quartz,
like?
when you hit
Well,
a
the
quartz
snake
system-
is that, and don't touch it because you'll get electrocuted. That's why it's a snake. It'll bite you, right? All these temples got these giant spires at the top, and then they have this thing called the ether. You know what the ether is? You ever
Yes.
heard of it? It used to be on the periodic chart, right?
Are
And
you
then they
serious?
took it
I
off.
didn't know that.
So the Germans believed in the ether. We did not. That's why they had jet engines and we're still on propellers.
Oh.
If I introduce, like, say, a new color to you, or even if you think there is, you're going to think more colorful. Russians see more colors because I think we got 3 primary colors and they got 4. It's very strange. I
It
mean,
is strange that
still,
way. You know, they're still creating
reality.
new colors these days, and it's just
I
I
guess
was like,
so.
wait, there's new colors to be
But
created.
even I think it's called cognitive reality through language, right? So the way you speak words, your brain functions differently. That's why when you speak more languages, you can kind of see or understand things differently
why they call it-
versus just one way. But the Russians seeing more colors. Aboriginals don't have a word for left or right because it's egocentrical. They're on the earth. So the way they navigate
see
is by the
things.
cardinal directions. Meaning, hey, there's a snake on your southwest. Oh, shit. They know, and they never, ever get lost because they don't have a left or right. They know north, south, east, and west. And instead of saying hello, good morning, they're like, which way are you headed? That's their greeting. So they always know where they're headed. They always know where north is. They always know the stars and everything, you know? We don't. You need Google Maps just to drive to your school or
Right.
your job that you go every day.
Hey.
You need Google Maps. Shut that off. What's that one? Gary, Indiana, I haven't had power for 2 weeks. Imagine that. They're so reliant on this.
But they ran out of toilet paper, though.
Dang, that's crazy, man. They got to start using the socks or the 3 seashells.
And I heard that.
3 seashells.
three
I still know how to use
seashells,
those, man. Still
Yeah,
don't
how
know
do you
how
use
to
them?
use those.
But look, those temples, though,
Yeah.
they would have these spires. Have you ever fallen in the old world buildings from the 1800s?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've
Yeah,
seen
so
that.
these antenna, before they put crosses or the Muslim thing on it, it had this ball, and that would be full of mercury. So it would just get electricity from the sky
Yeah, it
and
was
run
free.
it into
Free
the building
electricity.
for free. Then you have these whole Great Fires theories, like
yeah.
the Great
Yeah.
Chicago Fire. I know you heard of that.
Yeah.
Great Chicago Fire.
There's
Yeah.
Philadelphia, New York, Miami, San Francisco. Every single city in the world has had these great fires because they burnt them down. And that was right around the time that Tesla found out how to put meters on your shit. And now instead of it being free, they're
They're
selling
selling
it.
it to you. Yeah.
And they just happen to have these wildfires, mysterious. And then guess what? The ones that happened recently, what are they building now? Smart cities.
Look at the earthquakes.
They destroy them. There you go. And then they build the new stuff.
And
with the new-
it's funny because the earthquakes that have happened in Venezuela and Colombia, the people that run that were the bald guy with the glasses, like Live Happy, that they have that. They said that.
Oh, that freaking dude, that German guy.
Yeah, they
From the World Economic
the
Forum.
World Economic Forum. Yeah, they said
Klaus.
it. They had an event that they said
fuck that
Colombia and Venezuela are gonna be the first smart cities,
So
and they got the earthquake.
So I hear all these things, and I'm the devil's advocate in a lot of these because that's what makes it interesting.
Go
So
for it.
you mentioned they.
Oh, you talking about the Jews?
I don't know. He just said that.
People always put
and it may be that.
Yeah, I said it.
And he
Yeah.
said it, and I'm okay with it because
Yeah.
you don't know. It could be. I don't know. Who are they? And it's say even when you say the Jews,
Are they really Jews, or are
who-
they masquerading as them and they're just Satanists?
or that.
Did they come from them?
But if there's a group, then is it really a group? Is it one person? Is it a group? And are they that coordinated?
Who fucking knows, bro? Maybe they're fallen angels.
The
And
Nephilim.
these spirits have been around since the beginning.
That's
of
what
time.
I think. Is the Nephilim left something
Probably.
behind?
There's like 200 craters around the planet or the
200
Earth.
angels that
and
fell.
then in that new pyramid thing they're building in Switzerland, there's 200 seats. I don't know. And these people get
Coincidental?
reborn.
Yeah.
Some of our leaders. Oh, what was that? The Queen Elizabeth that died?
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody's wearing a certain dress, and then there's a baby, like a new baby. As she transitions, I'm like, transition? What are you
What?
talking
Yeah.
about? Apparently, they can do rituals where they do
Because of the-
consciousness shifting over.
Conscience, yeah.
And so when you can, passing through the fire. they
Manifest
call it.
destiny. That's what it's called.
So if you can transfer consciousness from one body to another
another.
body,
That's what they really believe. if
and
you
then
can
they're
carry that
still
on.
alive.
Yeah.
You know? But then they can do it to robots.
Yeah.
And then you live forever. That's called transhumanism. Look at whoever's propagating that
Yeah,
stuff.
I think that's what they want to do now because
Transhumanism. You know why? Because if you don't die and your soul goes up to heaven or wherever you believe, it's stuck in that robot forever. You never get to see God.
Right.
Now you're trapped.
you're trapped there.
That's
what they want.
transhumanism.
That is it.
See what I'm saying?
That's the mind blowing.
That's
Don't they have a
plan.
movie too? Transcendence, right?
Transcendence, yeah, I've seen that
It's a
one.
better-
You're all tied into the machine together, but the point is to not let you escape and go see God.
Yeah.
They want to keep you here forever.
Forever, yeah.
Your soul's stuck, man. So
That's sad.
looking into all this, I'm like, yo, man, God's got to be real, man. Mm-hmm. And then you see the thing like the Coca-Cola where you could put anyone's name on it. You seen all that?
Oh, I seen that. Yes.
Wait.
And they let anything slide except when you put Jesus Christ.
It won't.
Oh, well, we can't do
We
that.
can't do that.
But you could put Satan.
You can.
Sure. But you could put Jesus is bad and they'll let that
Yeah, let-
slide.
Way,
Yeah.
wow.
So it's not just the name. It's like, it's stuff like that.
It does
When
sound
I
like
was
the
an
Jews.
atheist, I'm
It
like,
does.
all right, coincidence. But I'm like, nah, man. Sports people can't think Jesus. You can't put it in concerts. You can't put it on your. I'm like, wait a minute. That's too many coincidences of this anti-Jesus Christ. And then you start looking into the people who control. I'm like, holy fuck. Nah. It's the opposites law, right? For one force, there's the opposite one.
force.
If they're evil and these people, or say they're not evil, I don't know. Say they just really don't like this guy for some reason, then what's the opposite? And if this guy was all about being good, then the opposite would say that they have to be bad.
Right.
And then everything, like nothing gets better ever, no matter who you vote for.
That's facts, bro.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't
They're always
matter.
going against you. So I'm like,
And that's where the Democrats,
is
honestly,
going on?
that's where they fail. The Democrats fail horribly, and they keep failing over and over. They're supporting the wrong sides of things, and this mother.
well, they're both supporting the wrong sides. They just show it differently.
They just show it differently.
The thing
for
is
sure.
that I think the left, they're more sneaky about it. See, I was raised that way, I guess. Well, I wasn't even raised that way. I just
It's
was
more
told
intentional
that.
from their side. It's more
You know?
intentional.
I was
from their
raised by
side.
my family,
Yeah.
in a family structure.
Yeah.
And one side keeps trying to dismantle that.
Right.
And the other one, you don't need help knowing that they're not good. You know what I mean? They'll show you on the news every day. Hey, we're going to go bomb kids. That's probably not good. Actually, not probably. That's really not good. But I don't need help exposing that. The other one, like even Malcolm X would tell you, these guys are snakes. They're foxes, bro. And these are wolves. You heard that speech? The foxes and wolves speech from Malcolm X? Talks
Probably
about
have.
both
I
of
don't.
them.
I probably.
You got a wolf will show you his teeth, and you're like, nah, he's gonna eat me. Stay away. Those would be your right wingers and Republicans. You know they're wolves, but they show you from a distance. And the fox shows you his teeth, but it's like a smile. But they're both gonna eat your chickens. So it doesn't matter which one. He tried to tell you this in 1964.
Wow.
And then I'm like, yo,
That's
no matter who you vote for, then you start seeing, what are they related by family?
And the
Like,
bloodlines.
Where do the bloodlines
The
go?
bloodlines,
Right.
You're like, holy shit, we're just being deceived. But I think because the internet and TikTok and people like you
And that's
and
why
now
they
everyone
created the
watching,
internet as well.
I think everyone's starting to realize it. Like, man, they're both pretty bad.
Yeah.
You know, they're
They don't
both
do
not
shit for-
really here to help.
And you can't have anarchy.
And
so,
you can't.
so what do you do, guys?
You got to run for office, and I'm thinking about it, man. I honestly am, because I've come to the realization, like, I made money now, like at FIFA, and I thought it'd be like, holy shit. I'm just like, all right, cool.
You did that, check.
Yes. Yeah, I didn't. It wasn't the feeling I thought I would get.
It's always like that, bro.
It was not that feeling.
I just wanted an album. I have 5 now, and I'm like, man, I need a Grammy or something, or and I want to keep going. I want to keep, we have a podcast. Never been on a podcast, and I'm like, man, we gotta get the best guys on the podcast, and it just keeps going. It doesn't stop, and that's why you see society out there, the entrepreneurs that really get out there, the billionaires, for example, and you wonder how they get there, and I could never get there. They're still not satisfied. I'll tell you.
They're not. And that's like, I think another level of greed. I want more and more. I want it all. Like, damn, you all right there, bruh?
And what for?
Like,
what is it all for?
Bro, you can only eat so many cheeseburgers,
Right.
and buy so many cars, right?
Bro, you live in one house at a time.
It's like a mental sickness, or maybe they're possessed. They got a different operator in there.
It's
the
because
money I made.
It's a thirst you'll never quench.
Wow, that's
I
crazy.
found more like happiness using the money to start, like, say my employees.
Yeah.
I'm helping them start their businesses.
That's
Oh,
yes.
it's going to cost us much. You know what, man? Here,
Gotcha.
go buy that new lens. And I've been doing that with the money I earn, and it's way more satisfying.
Yeah.
We're mentoring kids in Greensport.
Yeah, it's great
for
man.
that.
And it's like, man, I hit like over a quarter million, and I'm like, I guess I bought a badass ride though.
Hey.
I ain't gonna lie, that makes me kind of happy, but it's I get more happiness using the experience and the funds to help the younger generation come up, and in turn, they should do the same. The younger gen, like Gen Z, they're great kids, man.
Yeah.
They have this sense of like caring for each other that we didn't have. It's awesome, man. I can see it changing.
I see
they care
that-
about each other.
I see that you care. You have a personality that can change things. I recognize that. And as we keep meeting people, the
Yeah.
reason why we met, the reason why we're together and doing business, and it's finding the right people is taking a long time. I mean, you got your friends that stick with you for decades, are probably your right friends, and you got those friends that come in. We talked at the beginning of the show that come in and leave. May not see him ever again. Those are acquaintances, So pick your friends, and choose them wisely. But
Yep.
if you're going to change the world, do it. Don't get thwarted by greed and lust and other things. If you're going to change the world, go change the world. Start with I start with the youth. It sounds like you do too. because that's the future. You know, they're going to replace us one day when we're old, and I don't want them taking advantage of me or something. I don't know. Not just that. It's not that. It's the right thing to do, and you got to raise them the right way into society, and so they can give back. If they can take our place successfully, then that's our success. Is the way I like to look at it. So I do thank you for coming to the show, man.
Thanks for having me here.
And
I'll
if
be
you do
back.
run for office, I got your back, man.
Let's go.
Because
I would do it as like a third party independent. I know it's catching traction too.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't believe in it. We didn't because they brainwashed us into thinking you gotta pick one or the other. And that's the brainwashing. That's the trick.
You just
right?
got to.
Oh, third party will never work. I was talking to this boomer about it. He goes, oh, that'll never work. I'm like, yeah, it does. There's been times where they're locked, and guess who it was? Either the purple one or the gold one had all the power because they were tied, stalemate, and the real power was here. But you can grow that, and you're not being funded or controlled by your political party. Like say if you ran and got elected as a Democrat, you're gonna do what they tell you.
Yeah.
You have to. Not if you're independent.
No,
Right.
because it's you.
And then they're both trying to suck up to you. Well, now you can make things happen.
And the way the world is right now, this is the best time for that because
It
we're
is.
not, you know, because back like in the old days, it was like you know, it was categorized, and you either grew up into it or you know you were lucky or something. But now it's like a level playing field where we have the information, the know-how, and the platform to do it, to get out
Man,
there.
I might have to do it. All right. Well, let's see.
No,
what
and it's all
position.
good,
I guess
bro, 'cause-
I'll do it. Lead by example, right?
Lead by
Start
example.
Small,
You got your first
city
supporter here,
council,
man.
or what?
Dude,
Yes.
Yeah, we got to start small, local. Start local. I got a lot of things on my plate, but I already started local with. I'm the president of a chamber of commerce in Greenspoint, so we
Oh,
did
nice.
start local.
Yeah.
And it turns out that we just talked about this yesterday when we were meeting with Andrea Gomez. Yesterday, we met with them.
Oh, okay.
And you know, we started talking about my old partner Orlando and buying the buildings in
Wait,
Greenspoint.
Orlando Sanchez?
Well, we met Orlando yesterday, but my other partner,
What?
his name was Orlando, and he's actually
All right.
running for president of El Salvador. And I can't say much more after that. But the guys I'm talking to are all running for office in some weird way, and I feel like that's been the subject that's like drawing my attention to. And I'm not a politician at all, so
Maybe that's the problem. That people that get elected are politicians.
yes,
And
you need the people who don't want to
seems
be.
that hasn't worked out.
No,
When you just have
So how do you
when
get people
ain't
in
Lincoln
office?
just like a guy splitting logs, or so the story goes.
yeah.
You know,
How do
maybe
you
you
get
just need
people-
normal working ass people.
So how do you get people in office who don't want to be in office? Because that's the people you want in office. You see, that's the problem.
I think
people.
you're gonna reach a point where you have no choice, and we're kind of entering that right now.
I
You
agree.
can only take so much before
Yeah.
it's like, you know what? Didn't the Germans do that in part two?
Yeah. Part two,
two.
like a
It
movie,
got
right?
so
Part
bad.
two.
Part two.
You know
Yeah, like a
what?
movie.
For everyone here, if y'all want to look into this and you want to see where this ends up, it's called the Weimar Republic.
The Weimar.
Weimar Republic, and then they're called Weimar Conditions. So after part one of World War One, I guess Germany lost, and then they put the Treaty of Versailles and these
Yes.
austerity measures. They overinflated the money, turned that place into like a cesspool, bro. It was
Yeah.
all like Sodom and Gomorrah stuff, just drugs, alcohol, destroying of the family unit, crazy laws that like you're starting to see reemerge again.
Right now, yeah.
Oh yeah, HB 3368 in Connecticut. You seen that one? I think they categorize like the P word as a preference now. Yeah, go look that up. I'm not joking.
Wow.
Yeah, go look that up. HB
Isn't it?
6638.
Oh, okay.
It's insane. But this is what happened back then. And eventually it got so bad a bunch of bros just said, nah. And so how bad would it have to get? And you're seeing all this craziness happen.
Everything right now,
It's
from left
all-
and right. Like
yeah.
everybody that I have met, they ask me, so what do you think about 2028, the next presidency? I'm like, that is crazy. Like
man.
everybody says that there won't be no more other president.
That's what he said, right? And he wants to run for a third term. No,
This
that's
is-
it.
yes.
Everyone
This is
will.
nutty talk. You couldn't even fathom this
I
talk.
could tell you what I think is going to
the
happen
past.
before then.
What's
And
that?
I don't even know if these real estate people go. You know, they need more money, right? They tax us and tax
Yeah.
us.
Oh.
You can only raise taxes so much before you go ape shit. So they introduce new taxes, right? So new taxes or raise the previous ones. Your property tax went up again, what, like 10, 15%?
Yeah,
now
yeah.
the trash can tax, they got to introduce
Yeah.
new things. I think they're going to introduce something called like an equity tax on your house because you're sitting on like $100K in equity right now. Just sitting there. They want it.
You're a smart
They
guy,
want
And
it.
man.
they're going to do like something like, remember when they were talking about unrealized gains
Yes.
on the stock market and
Yes.
everyone? They're telling you that, so applying it to the stock market, but they're going to apply it to your equity. Watch. The value it's based on that year, they're just going to add it to your property tax somehow, but on a federal way. You'll see. That's why I ain't
So it
bought a
doesn't matter
house.
if you sell your house
Me
or
neither,
not
I'll
at
buy a
that
house
point.
either.
they're
So
gonna-
yeah, because if you sell it in profit, you got to pay taxes on it, right? Well, what if they just tax
Just
you every year? on
anyway.
it?
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Isn't your vehicle registration somewhat of a tax?
Yes.
Damn.
You already own the vehicle, don't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Well, that's what they're gonna do.
A lot of misnomers out there for your homeowners, by the way. You don't own your property. You rent from the government, just so you know.
Yeah, there's little videos that says like they made it like a little caricature, and he's like, "Oh, I'm finally done with paying my home." He laughs and he's like,
gotta pay
what do you
up.
think is funny? You gotta pay the property, so they can take it away. Yeah.
Yeah.
But why? I already paid it because you're just renting that. It's never yours.
It's never yours.
Never.
And see, the old way of thinking about like, see, real estate was a safe bet until now. I think Trump's right-hand man, it was some dude. He was like, we need to monetize the asset side of the balance sheet.
Yes.
And they're talking about trillions of dollars
Right.
of equity that Americans are sitting on. They need money for these wars. What do you think they're going to do? You think he ain't going to do that?
Yeah, I do
They're
it.
coming for your equity.
And this is after they go
this
and
is-
extort other countries out of their resources like oil, like Peru and other things, and you're seeing the dictators falling, because because they need to grab value where there is no value left. Just there's nothing left to squeeze, so they got to find something else to squeeze to get the same.
So what's the point of that? You see, here's what I'm thinking. They invented money. They print the money.
Yeah.
Only to steal it from you. So it makes no sense,
sense.
right?
Right.
So what are they really after? It makes no sense.
It's your control.
Is
It's
it that like
control
more
over you.
Is it more
Think
spirit?
about
Is it more
that.
spiritual, energy wise? Like we
It's
were talking
leash
about.
farming.
Yeah,
Yes.
like
They're
taking out the
harnessing
energy.
your
The more,
energy,
the
bro.
more, the more we sucked in and all
Bro,
this
they probably
circle.
pay people to drive slow on the freeway just to create traffic for no reason. So you're stressed. And this guy is like pretending to be dumb, slows
Yes.
it down.
We were talking about that yesterday.
Just for no reason,
Reason.
just to stress you
It's
out.
nuts, bro.
We were
And then
just
they
talking
go,
about that.
I don't know, someone need to follow them, see where they actually go
No
work. at.
kidding. You know,
That's
They
true.
just drive around being slow.
They're like, here you
know?
go. Thank you for today.
So that's what I'm saying about money. It's fake, number one.
It-
we
yeah,
know it's fake.
we know it's fake.
Paper.
it's just a concept.
Only
really.
for them to make us work for it and then steal it from us.
Yep.
That doesn't make sense. They're after something else.
Yep.
Yeah, not money.
no, it's not money.
It's not money.
They want us to think it's money
Yes.
and feed us with the news and
actually-
everything.
It's actually
control.
your energy, man.
Control, yeah,
Think
energy.
about that. Yeah.
And as we go back to the fallen angels, like, what do they need? Why are they here? How can they live here? They need our energy.
Yup.
God created us with a different kind of energy than theirs, so that for them to live here,
sucking
they need that energy
The
from
Nephilim,
us.
bro,
Yeah,
draining us.
that's why when we go to
Ass.
sleep and you wake up, why you wake up tired? And
Well,
sometimes
I
even
didn't
more
used to
tired.
wake up tired.
Me neither. Now I
don't
woke up
remember
today.
the
I'm like,
last
what the
time.
hell? Why my back
Bro,
started
I
hurting?
took a month off and still woke up tired. Maybe they're spraying shit in the air, bro.
And then people like you go to the
Nanoparticles.
doctor and say, it's because you're eating too much cheeseburgers. You get it's none of
Look,
that
man,
shit.
since we're on conspiracy time now, y'all can jump on my TikTok. It's Celzo Trejo.
Yeah, Celso,
All
yeah.
I do is talk conspiracies. I know we were talking about business, but if you want to jump into that, I make videos where I know they're spraying stuff in the air. My friend's coffee shop, brand new outside tables, powder coated. Like, you're not penetrating that stuff. You know powder coating?
Oh yes.
And there's stains, black drips. Wipe it off, doesn't come off. What permeated that? What is that? Pollen from the trees wipes right off. I look at my bus, I'm like, so this black shit penetrating into that, I don't know. And you're breathing that stuff in every
day.
single day.
Every-
And now you're tired and you're lethargic. What is
Because they
that?
want you that.
And remember
look-
that time they stopped funding, like USID or whatever? There was not a plane in the sky spraying anything.
That's true.
remember a
Interesting.
lot of
What
that.
happened to all them
Well, look,
planes?
they stopped with CERN for the past 2 months and look at all the earthquakes happen. They say, well, CERN stopped.
Well, look, we're all going towards what the Bible calls mammon, and it's what we do with that. What level of worship do we have with the mammon, which is money, essentially money, value, gold, whatever, things of value.
Yeah.
And I guess that's what do you need? What do you need? We need food, we need shelter, we need clothes. You need a Cadillac, I know that, but other than that, what are we after? Because if we're piling up money just to die and let it, you can't take it with you like everyone always says. So.
And then who convinced us to think that all that stuff is valuable?
It's valuable. Over relationships even, which is, to me, mind-boggling that you don't think relationships isn't the number one, because it is.
It is number one.
It's number one. It should be, and it's not.
But look how modern society and propaganda destroyed us.
Yeah.
And now it's on the bottom, and materialistic things are on the top, and it's all fake. It's so wild.
So
man.
if you break it down to the fundamentals, it is the evil destroying the good to keep it here on earth for eternity.
Like now I'm thinking like, oh yeah, we saw all these stories. Amazon and Apple. Who knows that if they created that for us to think that was that way?
Oh, that you're gonna love this, bro. What if say,
I opened up a can with
No, you sure did.
Amazon, Facebook, all these things, they'll put a front man and say he invented it. Mark Zuckerberg didn't invent Facebook.
No, he didn't
There was
invent
like
no.
a CIA program called LifeLog.
Yep, LifeLog, yep.
And LifeLog, they were working on this program to log everyone's life, to keep tabs on everybody. They shut it down that very same day Facebook got its LLC. So they just went from a CIA tech over to the private sector. Man, it's the CIA database. Amazon, all the technology. Man, that boy didn't invent that. He got a picture of him in his office writing.
It's all
Shut up. That shit's all like Department of Defense or something. And then you got Walmart, like Sam Walton and his family, or these. The story that they give you is all fake, bro. That's like the DOD store. Yeah. That's the NSA store, Target. They're all government-owned companies with frontmen. So you can put a face on it, and you have this thing like, oh, I'm going to be the next big thing, just to keep you in that machine. You see what I'm saying? Like, what was that guy, Bill Gates? Didn't he steal all that?
All of it.
Like, his dad worked for IBM or something?
Yeah, all of
that. And he stole the software. They even tell you in movies. They made a whole movie, Facebook,
well, he did say
about him stealing it.
And right now, he's the largest farmer in the world.
The last one, yeah.
Because
why? Yeah.
Commodities, you would have asked me, and we had this conversation maybe 25 years ago when someone brought up, hey, listen, we should start investing in water. You're crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Water.
They
This guy's
tokenized
like
it.
20, 30, Bill Gates is like 30 years, 40 years ahead.
That's true.
Farming, what do you need farming in different locations? It's seasonal. You can only grow crops in certain areas. Heat affects it, so you gotta make sure you have that guarantee of produce all over the world. So he can ship worldwide, and he's in every season.
He controls
He can produce, he can sell all year round if you control.
Right.
Who, Gates?
Bill Gates is the
Well,
largest farmer.
no, it's not Bill Gates. It's the government. And he is the front runner, like a face. So
Yeah, he's the
see
face
how,
of that,
See how
yeah.
we did that, though? We just put it on Bill Gates. And he's just the guy there, like, basically, when you elect in high school the class president, does he really do anything? He doesn't change the schedule. He doesn't do nothing. He's the face, and that's who these people are. You know who else was fake? Albert Einstein. Remember, he's like this genius. Fool worked at the patent office.
He stole a lot.
Stealing all this stuff. And then the
Yes.
media propagates
And-
him like
yeah.
he's the inventor.
Correct.
The media propagates Zuckerberg.
How brilliant is that
They
to go-
propagate Bill Gates.
And we're
They're all thieves, or it's all funded by the government.
I mean, you got to give him credit for being brilliant.
It's wild.
I'm going to go to the patent office. I'm going to see what's being created my mind can't
steal
think
it.
of, or slip in between the cracks of what's not there. Let's just say, or steal it.
That's what he did.
So
Paid off the media, and then it was so. You see what I'm saying? I think that's what they do, man. In my opinion, I don't know.
And now
Look
it's
it up
like,
yourselves.
yeah, it's bumping more.
We're all completely
Musk.
brainwashed. It's a
It's
giant.
coming out, though.
I don't think there's a difference between China and like how they run their companies, except there they know the government owns everything. Here they just
That's right.
trick us into
Right,
thinking
right,
that we're
right.
all. Once you cross a certain level, you get ghosted and they steal your tech and give it to someone else. Hey, you seen this one called The Octopus Murders?
No.
Oh, it's on Netflix.
I didn't
Oh,
watch
it's
that.
so good. It talks about this one agent going in and selling weapons, and then he stole this guy's tech, and then it appeared over here. And the guy's still to this day trying to sue the CIA for stealing his stuff. They stole this tech, gave it to some other guy, and he's the face of it. I'm like, that's when it really got me thinking,
Man.
oh, shit, where else have they done this?
Yeah, everyone
Everywhere,
else.
everything. Whoever invented it, look into them. Who are these people? You know, where do they come from? Who was Bill Gates' mom? Wasn't she a Maxwell or something like
Yeah,
that?
if you go down the line, they are bloodlines, or either they're Masons, or either they're this, or from back in the day.
They're different groups, man.
Different groups.
Yeah,
They're
we all
dying, but
find 'em
it's
out.
the new ones are staying, up to right now.
Do all these crypto billionaires that were going missing or just
Yeah,
drowned on a
remember that.
boat? Oh no.
Hey,
the
guys.
tech was there and they built to it and they disappeared and it pops up somewhere else.
All
This
things to
guy's
think
cousin.
about. All things to think about. I
Yes.
tell you, you gave a lot for our customers, our audience to chew on. I tell you what. And
My mind into
Hey, look,
Yeah.
I'm happy here where I'm at.
And
No,
maybe-
bro.
If I grow bigger, great.
Yeah,
But
bro.
I'm content with what I got and helping those around me.
And hey, maybe 100 years from now there'll be conspiracy theorists on you and your pops, and maybe it's giving everyone, psychosis
They
or something.
saved the planet or something.
Save the planet. Who
Yeah,
knows?
We'll just put good. You know what? That's not a bad idea. You seen the two glasses thing where they freeze them? They take water from the same source, same glass. You say negative things to one.
Oh yes.
And negative things to the other, and they'll freeze differently in the same freezer. You've seen that?
No, I haven't seen, but I'm gonna add on to this. So I distill tequila.
Oh.
We when we're in the fermentation area, and I've worked at multiple distilleries. We've seen it. We actually right now when he's going into that with water talking negative, well, we actually use classical music to ferment because we've noticed the microorganisms react different. And we end up, and it's the weirdest shit.
bro.
We've done it in multiple different fermentation places, from wood vase to stainless steel, and you notice the movement. The movement is different. The profiles, once you distill, even you can do the same breaking points. Your profile will end up different. And we've
Wow.
tried to put banda, we've tried to put rock and roll, and it's the weirdest shit. You do come, and people may think this guy's crazy. You do know it's from a profile, from a person that profiles, and it's in the laboratory. You can see we get laboratory studies. We get superior alcohols, lower
So
alcohols.
you have the evidence to back it up.
Yeah, so we use laboratory equipment, and when we're fermenting, when we distill, we see the difference. And since we profile, it's
Yep.
kind of like, well, what happened here? The only thing that happened
The
is
music.
just the music,
So
which
those
is
frequencies
Do
that
what?
you're it's the frequencies.
It's
from
the
music
frequency,
that are
and
positive.
we try to put mainly classical music, and we notice they behave, and everything's like harmony. It's peaceful,
Yep.
peaceful, and everything works harmoniously.
Okay,
It's
I brought that up
interesting.
to a buddy that's pretty, I guess, Christian, and he goes, "This is why we pray over our food." And I'm like, "Oh my God!" That made the case for prayer right there. Think about that.
Correct.
So you can call it prayer or vibes, whatever you want, as long as you're putting goodness into the food.
Into the food.
Like thinking about how good, thank you, I get to eat. It's gonna be good for you.
It's gonna, and a lot of it, I think,
You
is
I
see
never-
what I'm saying?
yeah.
And that's in the Bible,
Huh.
but it doesn't explain to you scientifically. And then that's where I'm at, as far as coming back to Christianity, is that using science and kind of decipher why they did those things. Because they don't tell you why, they just tell you to do it. Don't mix two fabrics. Why? Well, I guess just don't do it. They knew something.
Yeah, no, right now that you say religious, we're big in that. In the towns we're in the Highlands of Jalisco, very religious. From Capilla de Guadalupe, San Arandas. We're in Arandas, Jalisco. But going on top of that, what he's saying, literally it's just music, different things that they don't tell you.
Right.
It's
If you haven't seen Ghostbusters 2, watch it. So
I've seen them all, but I don't remember the second one.
you talk to the ectoplasm, and depending on how you talk to it, negatively or positively, it acts in response.
It acts in
telling
response.
you.
also
bro.
have
So-
as soon as you come into the distillery, and just to add on to this thing, we have the Virgin Mary, and it's as soon as you come into the distillery, it's protected. I mean, we use it as a sign of protection when we're done distilling, when we're done doing multiple things. After I'm done distilling, it's a praying process.
Man, dude, we can get into.
Thank you for letting us do this. We appreciate it, and we've done our job. And now
Why
help
do they
us
call it
when to leave.
spirits?
Ah,
Why do they call alcohol spirits? You know what I mean?
So the funny thing, we have a company that's called Spirits Connect Us.
Yeah, because that's what happens in the Bible. People come together with wine to gather, and that's one of the.
when he talking about the Virgin Mary, Guadalupe got to my mom talking. It's like, why is all Mexicans? I told her, yeah, I'm Mexican too, but I'm like, why do we like most of them like they basically pray more over her than God? And I told my mom, it's like I'm like I'm gonna take to God, but in Mexico it's like you don't know it. Yeah. You go and it's like the Virgen de Guadalupe is like that's your main thing. And I was like, to me now that I'm open, it's like, why when in even the Bible when it says what you cannot be praying to temples and other things, but now we're praying
Catholicism.
To her.
When they pray to Mary, they also chant. Where in the Bible it says don't repeat the same prayer over and over, but they'll do the rosary.
Yeah, the rosary. Yeah.
Strange.
And I know we got to go. I know the times will run out, but one last thing on that, someone said this to me the first time just the other day, and I said, why is it that I'm manifesting? I'm praying and this and that, and I'm literally saying things into existence and they're happening. It's really strange in my life recently, and it's been happening. Yeah, those are facts. Dude. And it's just, well, when you do it, when you write it down, you're spelling it out. You're literally spells. Yeah, spells.
Your spells.
Dude, there's
I
spells.
manifested. I bought this red leather wallet, and then I got a new phone, red, and I knew I was gonna get that Cadillac, and then the deal just popped up. Some old lady, and I'm like, watch what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start with this, and at the coffee shop I go to every day, I tell them, look what I'm gonna do.
Oh, you still go to that too?
Oh, every day I go to Oso Bit. I told them, look, I got a red wallet today. Oh, okay. And I tell them, because I'm going to get a Cadillac with red seats.
Dude.
Watch. But, you have to find the deal. It has to go up for sale somewhere. Right. Just like that. And then I drove it up. And I told you.
It's crazy stuff. He deals with one side of the business. I deal with another side. And it's the weirdest thing. I mentioned this last week with him. We don't hang out much because everyone's in their own little world, but I try to go over to his place and spend at least 2-3 days with him. And in those 2-3 days, it's mind-boggling how much we get done.
Yep.
And stuff that just comes along. We can be at a corner of a wall. I mean, and at a corner of shit, we don't know what's gonna happen. And it's just scary. Yeah. It's scary at a point that you're manifesting certain things and you're seeing them happen. And it's scary because it's like, shit, if I just keep manifesting, but it's also the people you surround yourself.
Well, you're on the same wavelength.
Yes, and we're like walking on a bridge before we see the next plank. And you're already put my weight on that foot, knowing, where's the plank? And then boom, there it is, out of nowhere.
It's trusting and faith.
Trust. You're on the same wavelength, manifesting the same thing, and the universe is providing it for you.
Yes, exactly.
Like without a doubt, it's going to happen. And that's how it was. Matter of fact, the FIFA thing, I started building the carts before I even got word. I go, I'm going to be in FIFA. And at the coffee shop, I'm like, watch, I'm going to get in. They're like, how are you going to do that? I go, I don't know, but I'm going to start building these carts. And it cost a lot of money. I was $40K in debt, right? Building everything out, uniform, everything. And then it's like, hey, you want to go in the Shell stand? I'm like, yeah, it's soccer, right? And it's, they want to have a meeting with you. I'm like, oh, I already know, I'm in. Mm-hmm. One time they were having a meeting of all the vendors that could be there, and I'm like, man, give me the microphone, like they're asking questions. Like, I want to ask a question. And I'm like, hey, my name is Celzo Hot Rod Pops, what did I say? I'm building 10 carts. Like, how can I get in this? Oh, we already heard about you. I'm like, chill. And sure enough, it happened. Wow. And then I knew I was going to use that money to do other things. Yeah. And it's going to happen. It's already happening.
It already happened.
The mind, the thought
there
process.
It is. It already happened.
It already happened.
It's
You're
happening.
just moving into that space.
Look what
It's
happened
just
in
the
California.
time. I'm not sure yet, but it's happening. Like I will be franchised. I will
You
be
went
in
to
your local
California.
stores. I will have a crew of people I help come out. It's already happened. It's just what is the time frame, right? And how do you help that or know when to make
And
it
you
quicker?
probably don't know. You're just walking.
Yeah, just
I
going
mean,
towards
one
that
of the
goal.
things we came across this past month, I told him, hey, listen, there's a possibility that I may have something for us, something big. He goes, well, what is it? I don't know. I'm going to have to go to LA. And I'm going to go. And Aaron, I
know,
hear
you
him.
left, yeah.
Paul, we don't have money. I don't care what I have to do, Aaron. Anything. It's not even a money thing. I'm going to do whatever I have to do.
To make it there.
It seemed like we had every obstacle.
Yes.
Every obstacle in front of us when I made that decision. And Aaron's like, and he was one of the, it's like, no, dude, I don't think so. I don't think so. I told him, you know what, Aaron? I don't care what anybody says. He's like, Paul, we don't have money. I will go on the fucking bus if I have to. But I know I have to be there. I don't know how I'm going to get there. I don't know where it's at. Never been. I'm going to figure it out. Sure enough, Aaron called, hey man, I'm where you at? I'm gone. He goes, what do you mean? Where'd you go? I'm on a bus. Aaron, and I was like, where? To California. Are you kidding me? I was like, no, Aaron, I have to be there. And sure enough, it was, there's no explanation but God. Honestly, I get there, I do what I have a meeting for 2 hours. And I don't know how I'm going to get there, but I'm going to get there. I get there, talk to the people. They like me, they like the product. This was about Tequila. And we go into the, nonchalant thing, blah, 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 do the regular distribution thing. I leave, come back, I tell Aaron, we're good, Aaron. We are good, Aaron. A week later, one of the largest distribution companies goes bankrupt after we close a deal.
Correct.
And right now, how that works, so you're in distribution. If you had his brand, and this is, I don't want to say the name of the distribution company, but you have this brand. They go under, your product are stuck until the court decides what product goes where, who's going to buy what. So
They level the playing field.
All that demand.
everything is on hold.
Yes.
And we're
And
like a
you
little
come.
worm.
Yes. We're
A
able to
week
move fast.
before this company shuts down.
Because you're able to produce.
Yes.
Yep. Wow.
And
bro.
it's,
Talk about
I
timing.
told Aaron, I'm still having a difficult time. I believe in
Believing it, right?
Believing
yeah.
it. It's
Me
like,
too.
what is just, I don't know. It's just, that's why I said, Aaron tells me, what are you going to do? I
We'll
don't know
we'll
what
come
I'm
back.
going to do in a month or
We'll
whatnot.
come back to this video archived at that point, and we'll bring back, just like he came back. You're once before, right? You interviewed him before.
Yeah, he's gonna be here multiple times.
So
Let's
see,
go.
yeah, we'll get to see the progress of what he's talking
Well,
about
it's
now.
like he said, his red wallet, his red
Yes.
thing, and then the car.
car.
You're seeing the progress.
I want the
You know,
people
it's-
over time to see the process of what's happening.
It's not
with
easy.
The people like
You have to put in the work. God can help you,
Yeah.
but he's not going to go out and do the work.
Imagine if you never had that thought because you were worried about insurance.
Yes.
You're 9 to 5. All this stuff on the news telling you everything's bad. That's what it's designed to do.
Correct.
And it seems to me that business owners that are too busy working on their mission or their goal don't have time to consume all that nonsense. Thus, you're the ones that move up.
I tell
that
him,
is
you know
exactly
what?
right.
See what I'm saying?
It was like when they were riding
We're
all
on
over
a
the country.
podcast right now on Tuesday, talking about this, and everyone, or majority of people are, doing their job.
Every time I saw
So-
a riot, the riots have been on TV for the last few years
Yep.
and stuff is happening. I'm sitting there, and my first thought was always, do these people have jobs? I can't go out there and protest ever because I'm just too busy in my own thing. And you're selling to pops, you can't be out there protesting. Now you're gonna go to politics though, but that's different. It's crazy.
It's the way the machine is designed to distract you.
Distractions.
And you had, I guess, you run your own business, so you're like, you know what? I have time to think, manifest.
You know
Boom.
what? That's another thing I tell him. I'm like, dude, we get along because we're good friends, but I live in my own little world. It's like I think I've done that so much that people are like, dude, you're crazy. I don't keep up with people, and I
crazy.
travel back and forth. Social media, I wish I could. I don't know if it's a habit or something. I lose my phone daily like 5 times. And I can't seem to pick that, like, oh, let me see what someone else is doing, or let me get my phone for social media. It's like my phone is used for work, emails, and a phone call.
And a phone
And
call,
once I'm
yeah.
done with that, I put it. I don't want to. I just want to rest.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if that's a bad thing. It's a good thing.
that's you.
But
It's you.
Yeah.
It's that thing.
I like my private life.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's what it boils down to. So,
But making things happen by you being private, couldn't have,
Yeah.
it's like all this is like you were talking about. When I met you, it had to happen in my timeline to meet you and being friends, more than friends, because I showed up on the things that other people didn't show up. Hey, bro, I'm gonna be here at Peleta. I showed up there. Oh, you did came. When I could have said, F it, I don't want to go. My mind was, I had to go. I had to go. Look, I'm gonna tell a story that I'm hoping he's in there. This past Saturday, Renee.
oh, cool. You hung out with him, Renee?
Yeah, I'm gonna. If I cry a little bit, it was God. I had to be there. We went to a concert. He invited me, called me. He said, bro, I got a VIP table for a Mexican concert in Katy. He invited his truly friends, right? Nobody showed up. I was the only one that showed up.
Oh, that's
Wow.
fucked up.
And he was already, he got there at 8. He was already drinking.
I want to go hang out with him. I haven't seen him.
I know he stopped drinking for a while
Oh.
because of his problems that he was going through. And I'm like, I got in there, sat down, and I was like, what is this bucket? I thought you didn't drink. Oh, bro, I've been here since 8. I've been drinking, bro, in shots. I was like, man, something is not right. And, well, we had fun. The people came in, we were singing. I got to meet other people there. And then we went after hours. I stopped drinking. I saw something. I felt something was wrong. And he kept on drinking, met new owners at that thing. And then he came to me. He's like, bro, he's probably watching. I'm telling this story because it's good because it can happen to anybody of us. 2 days ago, I was about to kill myself. Had the gunshot. I didn't do it. I came here to the concert to see that. I showed up. I went to the after hours. I got home at 9 p.m. because I had to drop down about his house in Sugar Land. Got home at 9 p.m. Uber and everything. But I was telling this to my mom. What happened if I wouldn't have showed up to that place where he invited me? And 2 days ago, he went and shot himself. And he was already drinking.
Oh, man.
What
He
else?
wo- he wo-
Why?
he wouldn't.
Why? What's going on with him?
It wouldn't happen. Well, divorce. He signed the papers for divorce. A lot of stuff is going. Business. He has a good business, the HVAC,
Yes.
electricity. Everybody goes ups and downs. So everything is the domino effect for him. I dropped him at home, bro. He gave me a hug. He started crying. And he said, I don't know why I got you into this, Jesus. And I said, no, bro, I had to be here. I had to be here. Like I couldn't comprehend it on Sunday. My spirit was like telling me like, yeah, you went out there and drank and I got home at 9, but I needed you to be there. Like, because you showed up. What about his friends that know him for years and nobody showed up? We know him, but not really as really friends. But I showed up. Not because he got the table, it's because I'm like, sometimes you can't fandom like your spirit, like you have to go. And it's just crazy to know that, just telling this story, that if you're out there and if something is going on, you're getting divorced or business is whacked, your car, and you're in the lowest of the lowest, always ask for help, man. Even to that person that you think that it might not be your friend or you just talk to him, those are the persons that are gonna show up and help you. So don't leave it to that, because all of us have been through that. I've been through that, bro. You've been through to the lowest where there was times that I was like that too, when it was like, what am I living for, bro? Like, and then my mind is, damn, I have my daughter. I gotta live for her. But on your other side, you're like, but nothing is going right. I don't need to be here in this world. Just take me out.
Some people choose that.
Right?
Well, good thing you went.
And it's just to tell you the story that for y'all guys to like, everybody's gonna go through it. It doesn't matter what circle of life you're at. It can be your 9 to 5 and you hate it or something else. Ask for help. Even to that person that, like him, he called me. I could have said no, bro, because I really don't go out too much anymore. I'm focused on growing the business and going with you guys, and that's it. I don't really think about anything else. But I haven't seen him, Let me go. I got changed up, and he told me that story, and I was like, holy shit.
A lot of people go through that.
And I've been praying for him every day now. Like, hey, God, take care of him, because I know that he's still going through a lot of shit. But I never saw him give me a hug. He gave me a hug. Thank you. It's like, no, bro. It's okay. That's what we're here for, bro. You would have done it for me too, right? It's like,
Yep.
You know what? I think most people are scared to ask for help.
yes.
It's a fear of asking for help because you have the fear of what may they say, or what are they going to say, or if he tells it, it's a fear. And I think it's sad because that's what prevents you. I mean, I could tell you that was my biggest thing before I started Tequila. What if I make it? There's tequila brands. There's over 1,000 brands. How am I going to compete? You know what I tell Aaron this day, and what everyone tells me? Hey, man, there's a lot of tequila brands. How do you do it to compete? I don't. I do my own thing. I know what I'm capable of doing, and I'm presenting you an option. I'm not here to compete with everybody else. I'm just another option. You know, if you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, it's not for you. But I appreciate you trying it. That's all I can do. You know, I can't shove stuff down people's nose, down people's throats. And at the end of the day, your palate, his palate is different. So I can only provide you an option.
Yeah.
And that's how I look at it. I don't compete. I provide options.
Yeah. And that's what it is, bro. It's sometimes, like, now my mind is telling me, like, dang, you shouldn't have told his story. You shouldn't have said his name. But it's okay, because it could have been me, and wouldn't care. I was like, that's okay. I want people to know that, you know, you can reach out and get help. It's not only about just, like, staying quiet, bro. And I know, we understand there's people that they don't want to say, like you said, they're fearful to say things, but for what, bro? You got a lot to live, bro. Like we were talking about. Oh man, just money. We're living just for money. We're living. Like sometimes I ask myself, like you said, I feel comfortable where I'm at. That's fucking good, bro. What do you else you need? If you're good, you're helping somebody else. Guess what God is gonna give you? Feed you more. But not on what you feed into calling. Like, I want another 5 million, another. No, it's just like the way you feel. Like you said it. We're here. I could have been working for a 9 to 5. I could not be here. I could have been sitting down there trying to make sure that I'm gonna make this show and it's not gonna happen. Like God knew that this had to happen. God knew that we were gonna sit here together talking about this. The energy, the frequencies that we're talking about, it had to be today. And then now when like you start seeing things different, you're like, holy crap, I'm leaving, bro. And like I don't stress out. I wake up smiling and I'm like, thank you, God, for giving me another shot of life today. Let me go. Whatever happens today, the things that I can control, the things that I can't control, bro, you got that.
Yep.
And I walk fearless, bro, into my path. Somebody hates me, I don't care. Someone to talk about shit about me, I don't care.
You don't have to have control. You just got to be ready.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
The you know, lives we live. But any last things that y'all wanted to say?
shit, shout out to DNA.
Yeah, bro. Shout out.
There's pretty
Shout out
good.
to Aaron. We'll have him next month, September. Another Aaron with 2 A's
That's a
too.
lot. That's
They're
4
gonna
days in
lock
one
in.
room.
Yeah,
I don't
2
know about
A's.
that.
Yeah.
Might
And
start wormhole and implode on it. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. And,
Nah, bro.
and if you got any last words.
Yeah, man. I want you. And this is not the last time you'll be here, bro.
I'll be back.
With H-Town,
man.
the blog party. I mean, that's gonna be fantastic. You know, we'll have some
Yeah,
kids in there too. So
Another 4 hours, man. I'll talk to you for weeks. Yeah, dude. There's so much stuff out there. Yep. And
So
the more
much.
you get the word out, the better, I think.
yeah, the more is
Some people are
spreading
still
out.
in that propaganda.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And they
They're
don't
not
wanna
think
believe.
outside.
Yeah.
But then we'll show you. You know what? We'll see where we're at for the next time.
Yeah,
What else
yeah.
is manifested?
We're manifesting all this.
Yep.
Before they got there, I was telling you like the manifestation of the show. Like, man, I got the Lucha Libres people now in my DMs and this, and I'm like, damn, like, just because I've been doing this consistently, just putting that
Keep going.
frequency out there, and they're like, hey, we saw you. Do you know the Taco Society? Hey, and they're just flying, giving me their numbers. Like I was telling him that I have a meeting with a bank tomorrow because they saw what I'm doing, and they're like, hey, we might probably be the first founding father, so I have a meeting with them at 3:30. First Community Credit Union Bank.
Nice.
Bro,
Awesome.
things like that is just like everything. It's like you put it out there, you don't quit, you pivot, God is gonna be like, it's time. Let me
Persistence.
We
man.
got
persistence.
we got a couple of investors we're going to be talking to, and I'm
Hell.
pretty good about that.
That's what I'm talking about.
We got this thing, like I mentioned earlier, where we are doing the Tequila tour in Mexico and
Yep.
Jalisco. And then every time I show it, you can get on your phone, you can download the QR code.
Yes, I'm gonna start promoting that a lot. So I'm gonna
Cool.
put that.
And that is with we're doing a promotion right now for the next 2 months at HB Mexican Restaurant. Paul's going to be there soon to do bottle signing. We don't know the exact dates on that yet, but there's going to be a special promotion there at HB, like I said, where they're going to be doing a flight of tequila that kind of represents the tour itself, which will also have our bottle of Blue Barrel there for the tasting portion of it, along with a couple of others. I'm not sure which ones are going to be up there with it, but they're all high-end premium sipping tequila. And when you buy the flight at HB, you get an automatic entry into the tour for selection. And we do a selection every 2 months for those trips, and we get someone that comes to Mexico for free, just by buying some shots at HB Mexican Restaurant.
Nice.
It's good, right? Yeah.
So, Paul, do you have any parting words? That can't be seen. He's off camera, but
I know, but
the
last thing
master
you want to
distiller
say,
Blue
yeah.
Barrel is here in the room with us.
No. Thank you guys. Literally, just thank you guys for having me. I know I've bombarded this podcast,
man.
but I appreciate good vibes. Just having good vibes, I appreciate
Unity,
that.
man. That's what makes things happen, bro.
All right.
It's real. This is what it's about.
And what's next for you, bro? I know we got the franchise
I
coming.
gotta go. Yeah, A&M, automation, then franchising.
Then franchising.
Yep.
We're gonna make that loop, and we're back sitting.
And we'll be back.
Well, the next time we won't be sitting here, we're sitting in my place.
Okay.
I'm already manifesting it too.
What if you can live stream from the October thing?
We can. Yeah. I
Just
even want.
set it up, bro, and talk.
I even want to do that when we do the HB thing.
Yeah.
For
Yes,
the
yes.
tickets.
Oh,
I want
absolutely.
to.
So I'll talk to you about
Yeah.
that
Let
when
me.
I'm planning.
Yes.
Set up a cool booth or something
Yeah.
with some walls on the side to keep the sound
Yep.
inside, and just talk to random people. There.
Boom.
Or
And then we
business.
got the 4
Yes.
mics. We can
That's a great idea.
live stream it.
Yep.
It's all about they already seen it.
Yep.
Now we're letting them see it outside.
Then maybe
of it.
people can get
Yeah.
a chance to come sit with us during that, just to see what it's like to be on the show.
Oh, yeah.
For everyone listening and wanting to sit, because we have some listeners
Yeah.
who've probably been contemplating, hey, like you've been saying on every show, come on to this show and promote your business. And that's what we're here for. This is H-Town Unplugged. So you get to feel that. I imagine when we get set up over at the block party, you can come and sit down with us and get a feel for what it's like to sit down and
Yeah,
run
you
a show
meet
with
every
us.
other restaurant business, the paleta, the AM runners, all of that. So that's like, it's a unity of like, and give them an opportunity. I'm thinking of like, I'm gonna live stream it, and when people go in there, like I'm gonna give them the mic, and they can talk for them. Hey, I am own the food truck, and then anybody have any question for him, or any help them out with AI automation or something that can help them. Like it's just the unity of like not to like pull back the curtains and be like, yeah, man, he's making 5K. How can we help him make 10K a month? If we know, why not? And it's not here like, hey, you gotta pay me $2,000. No. We're just gonna give it back so you can grow. Mm-hmm. So you have to give back to the next food truck because we helped you out. And it's just the chain reaction. It's like what you're doing right now. You're making that money. I'm helping the girls that they want to open up a business. Boom. And that frequency comes back to you, and guys like, I'm gonna give you more, but you keep on doing the same thing.
And hopefully the right people are listening, and there are kind of people, and those kind of people are going to be all in one area. Like we were talking about earlier, you come across a lot of people you do business with, and you don't. And maybe there's a place where it's kind of vetted a little better of you already know who you're kind of talking to. So that could be very valuable.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Blessings, and thank you once
Thank you,
again.
Vin.
We went from business to conspiracy to
Legend.
a little bit of everything, but that's what it is, man. Thank you guys for being again in this live today at H-Town Unplugged Network, and don't forget that every Tuesday is at 2:30. I know you're gonna see some Fridays here, but those are because it's the last minute and things that we do. But they show it's always at 2:30 on Tuesdays. But I'm thankful and grateful for like just opening up those Fridays for other people that I'm like, hey, let me do it. They want to be here, so I'm like, let's make that happen. And I'm thankful and grateful for all of us here. And then the next time we see is gonna be talking about, damn, we manifested this. Look how it happened. Boom, boom,
Yes.
franchise. Look at this. You're
Can't
like,
wait
what?
to tell all these stories, yeah.
Yeah, and new people, new kids, because we want to put, like I said, the kidpreneurs and stuff like that. So all of that stuff. We're manifesting it. It's happening, and we're doing it. And once again, thank you for Blue Barrel Tequila, Hydra DNA, and we'll see you next September.
See you, H-Town. Thanks again.
Later.
Peace out.
Sweet.